Well, howdy, people.
Hello, Papa Rock.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Howdy, son.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight, buddy? We was running a little behind again. That's nothing unusual for me, is it? Yeah, he ain't gonna leave me sitting up here by myself.
I gotta get a shirt on.
You ain't gonna put
you'll be all right. I don't care. Well, hello, Murray Ranch. How are you tonight?
I want to see a flat naked man sitting around.
So she must still enjoy it. She's still hanging on to you.
Glenn says you must still enjoy it because he's hanging on to you. No, I'm hanging on. Yeah, you're hanging on to me.
Let me put that backwards.
We know a good man when we see him.
That's right.
You what?
April says we know a good man when we see him. I said, that's right.
No, he knows a good woman when he found one.
That's right too.
Yeah.
It took me a lot of years to make you a good man.
44 of them.
Y'all sound a lot like us.
I'd be lost without her.
I ain't gonna say that. She can hear me.
So can mine. She's sitting right there.
You what?
I said,
Well, hey,
I'd be
Susan.
lost without you. And she, Glenn says, I ain't going to say because she's standing right there and she can hear me.
I can hear him. I just hear you.
No, you're talking about April.
Oh.
Hey, Judy.
Hi, Judy. Hi,
So
Mary.
That's why they invented cast iron skillets.
Huh?
And that's why they invented cast iron skillets.
Ouch.
Hey, Susan, April wants to know how far are you away from Moab? Moab.
I'd say he's still at the house.
I think he's close.
Yeah.
Hey, Lois.
Well, howdy, girl.
Hi, Lois.
Oh me. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute. I've been running wide open this evening.
Yeah, she almost made it to half mile an hour.
That's all?
Yeah, ask Glenn what happened to him during the rainstorm.
I was running faster than that. Artie cat got me running faster than I wanted to. Gas station was open.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan, how close are you to Moab out there where all this took place? Lois, Carla said she seen you the other day. Hello, Red.
Red in the house?
Yep.
Red's here?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
Hello, Mary. I hadn't got to say hey to you yet. But yeah, Papa Rock, I think he's close by or either up in on the Appalachian Trail.
Appalachian Trail, one of the two.
Yep.
Well, if he is, he ain't far from us.
Well, they had a verified sighting and video of him coming out of the backyard the other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hello there, Mr. Roy.
How are you feeling, Red? You better yet?
Better. Since I took my nap, I do feel better.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Tina Ladybug.
Hello, Tina Ladybug. How are you?
Hi, Red.
You said about 5.5 hours ago.
Yep, 5.5 hours north.
You cutie pie.
I only them.
Yeah, Mr. Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's still going through my mind.
Toonstead just went live.
Oh heck,
Yep.
I'm gone. I keep forgetting that he does that.
7/5 OZ is
Yep. We need to
three
check
four
that.
quarters.
3/4.
Yeah,
Well, hey, Sharon.
yeah, 3/4.
Wild.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Roy.
It's a 3 tablespoons. And then
Sure,
7.5 OZ water.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me see that.
Alrighty.
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to figure
get.
out how to read this.
The boys are making dinner tonight.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, hey, I did too.
What'd you
Yeah.
buy, Glenn?
Found the plate.
That's exactly right. Where the neighbors
You are
said we've
standing in
been
the
trying
light.
to help take care of him, and I knew by the time I cooked supper and got in and a bath and all that before we went live, I knew I didn't have time. So I said, just go get us all something. I'm trying to read what Susan, and I can't get my stuff back.
One teaspoon powder for 3/4 cups of water.
Yeah, I know, Susan. That's what they're kind of saying about everything. Seems like they don't think none of the signs is easy.
No.
So it means I need 6.
I wonder if her house has a basement or a storm shelter.
You know,
Building in the backyard.
yeah, I looked at that backyard, that square block with the hole in the ground. I bet you that's an air vent, a
Might
storm
be.
shelter.
Probably.
Well, hey there, Kathy.
And that may be, hey, Kathy, that may be where he's hiding at. But
Huh?
did you see where his sister come out and done the interview with the protesters out in the yard?
Yeah.
Did you believe her?
No.
Well, now, Judy, all this stuff here is all over the YouTube.
Yeah, it's the Gabby
Who's that?
Petito case is what we're talking about.
AKA
Shenanigans.
Smoky Mountains.
That's my guess. Well, I think he's either really close by home because his parents aren't worried about him.
Yeah.
No.
His sister's not even worried.
Exactly.
I think they're keeping his sister in the dark.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that way, if she's questioned, she really don't know anything.
Yep.
And Kathy, we've done checked on him, done took him supper, so he's okay.
Yep.
Done got his feeding done and all that. I'm sorry, Reed.
I want everyone to know that I did make an appointment today to go and see my doctor. And I was supposed to go in, and about not even a half hour after they called me, they wanted to do a video visit, which means that you get on your computer and you talk to your doctor.
Well,
Well,
hey
one
there,
reason she did that is because I have not had the COVID test done, and she didn't want me in her office until I had the COVID test done.
She ain't worth plug nickel then.
Nope.
So, I told her, everything that was going on. She is worried about my blood pressure because when I took it, it was 168/82.
That's not really that bad, though.
My normal blood pressure is 120/70.
That's like me. I'm the same way.
But she's worried about it maybe being a possible heart attack trying to happen. I've had them before, and I've had several mini strokes. They're called TIAs.
You're right.
Kind of weird.
Do you have heart palpitations?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
You don't feel no pound in your chest?
Nope.
Because that's what made him put the pacemaker in me.
Oh, snap. Well, I mean, I've had many strokes. It's kind of weird when you're sitting there talking to someone and all of a sudden it feels like your face is melting off.
Yeah.
I hope so, AK Shenanigans. I hope they just find him soon. And I'm sorry, Red. I need to answer a few
okay.
questions. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
Petty Ways, Three Creek Farms, I think they are keeping her in the dark because if any of them would cave, I think it would be her.
Well, I'll just be honest with them being in real estate. I'd be checking where all they might own a piece of property.
Yep. Or houses for sale.
I'm telling you, he's hidden in a cabin somewhere that somebody's trying, that's not being occupied.
Well, they actually own some real estate in
I think they own
some
some
other
real estate.
homes.
They've been in real estate business for a while now, from my understanding.
I bet she's held up in some cabin somewhere.
Well, they said on the 17th, I'm sorry, that the neighbors actually got camera footage of him running out of the backyard into the woods.
And the video has been confirmed.
Okay.
And they probably went around and picked him up.
Oh, yeah. Or he come back. I don't.
He knows something on somebody. That's why they ain't too interested in catching him.
Well, not just that. You know, they don't live that far from that park. And they may have a house sitting out there real close by that he's hanging out in. Because just like
when they went to interview the park people, that guy on that four-wheeler said he can't talk to nobody about it.
Yeah.
That he didn't know nothing.
And Judy, what happened? There's a 22-year-old girl named Gabby Petito and her fiance that they've been together for 2 years. They went on a van cross-country trip.
Cross-country trip in a van.
Well, I said a van cross-country.
Yeah, you
but
got
anyway, on the 1st of September, he comes home in her van without her. And he lawyered up, and when the FBI and the police, when her family finally reported her missing, and they went to his parents' house, which is where they were living, they give him a paper saying, the lawyers told me not, or I'm not discussing this.
Judy, it's in Florida. They lived in Florida. They was out in Utah when she went missing, and that's where they found her body at, was in Utah. And then he got back to Florida on September the 1st and lawyered up, and then they went camping and come back, and then nobody's seen him since, pretty much. Roy, you think he done flew the coop, huh?
Hello, Cat Starbuck. And Shenanigans, you have a good one, and thank you for stopping in and saying hello.
Yes, thank you.
Did you read Sharon's thing, Red?
Oh yeah, it seems like a video doctor visit would be a challenge.
Yeah, especially for checking for the stuff. I mean, that's impossible.
It could possibly be his sister.
Yep. Cat Starbuck said, hey.
I'm going to drop that link again, so any of you new ones that's dropping in here, if y'all want to come up and voice your opinion on it, you're more than welcome, as long as you keep it clean.
Hello, Skinner. Hello, Michelle.
Poor Rob.
Yeah, poor Rob.
Poor Rob in the house.
I don't know if it's Michelle Rob. I figure it's Michelle on that
That's
one.
what I figured Junes would just be.
Well, he's been on that once or twice, but most time it's Michelle.
So next week.
I'm trying to multitask, talk to the boys, talk to y'all, and talk to Susan.
And Michelle said, oh my gee, poor Michelle.
Murray, I'm not sure. Oh, has Andy got t-shirts for sale, Murray?
And she's telling Michelle to run that link.
Oh, yes, y'all do that, please.
Yep. And what if anybody?
I tell you what, I couldn't believe how big Michelle's toothache plant was. That thing was huge.
Yeah, I got some. She's mailed me some.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, yeah. I ain't got it yet, but yeah, she put it in the mail.
Well, it does work.
Yeah,
It does work. I sent it to Michelle, and Michelle sent it some to you. And I gave some seeds to Glenn and April.
Kat, what part of Kentucky you from?
That's what I was getting ready to ask too, Papa.
I love Kentucky.
Oh
I
yeah.
really do. I love the Hazard area. I love that area. The people were just so nice.
Go down southeast Kentucky. That's where people are real.
Hello, Big Dreams Homestead.
I am Marie.
But yeah, I think somebody knows where he's at, and I think he's getting help from somebody too.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing that bothers me is just imagine if you was Gabby's mama and daddy,
Oxbow. Oh, heck yeah.
and how mad that would make you that they ain't saying nothing. I mean, they ain't got her no more, and he's out running doing whatever.
Oh, I do want to say something. I don't know who all was praying last night, but man, this morning I woke up feeling a whole lot better. I mean, not only was my chest hurting, I was coughing, I was running a small fever, and on top of that, the UTI is cleared up. My kidneys no longer hurt, and my diverticulitis gone overnight.
Prayers work.
Well,
Prayers work.
That's good.
Yep.
Judy wants to know when's our shirt coming in.
We've got them in. We've still been trying to figure out how we're doing this to get everybody's orders so we can get them shipped out.
They're here waiting.
Yeah, they're here waiting. We just got to get everything else done. I've got pigs that's got to be put up, and they're actually coming up now the road into the neighbor's cornfield. So
Yep.
the last few days I've been working on that. So I hadn't really got time. I hadn't had the time to finish up getting everything ready to start taking orders and shipping.
Yep.
Well, see, that's where April should have been doing all that.
Yeah, but you know how they are.
Yeah, they just plumb lazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
And April, that's what Glenn told me to say.
Oh, so he gets knocked out of the chair, right?
I get blamed for it either way.
But Red, I'm glad it worked.
Yeah.
I'm just I just want to thank everyone.
Well,
Don't thank us. Thank God.
That's right.
I have, but I want to thank y'all for the prayers to him.
That's what we're here for.
Now I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh wow. I mean, it's just because last night when I was on Shaky's live, one reason I got off the live as quick as I did is because I thought I was gonna get sick. So yeah.
Big Dream, my hand. I think I'm starting to grow some nerves back because today it actually started hurting, and I've scrubbed it a time or two today. I can hold it up there and let you see it if y'all want to. It don't look that bad now. I mean, it's.
Oh, you talking about the nerve in your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, worried that he blast his fingers.
It looked pretty bad that day. I'm telling you.
That's about the only nerve he's growing.
She done wore the rest of them off.
Yeah, they have a habit of that.
What I think was so funny is Glenn's like, you got to go to the doctor. You got to go see the doctor. And Shaky's going, Red's eating crow. Red's eating crow.
Yeah, Big Dream. Told me to put
okay, Michelle.
antibiotic cream on it, and then she gave me antibiotics pills to take too, and I forgot to take it in this evening. Don't let me forget that. I've got tonight's my last night on them, I hope.
Yep. And Cat Glenn's got diverticulitis too, and that's something that's very painful.
Yep.
Oh, Cat
yeah.
Starbuck, thank you.
Yes.
I like the little hippo.
Don't bad thing, I don't get to see them on here.
See?
I hear you.
But,
Yeah, it was funny, but Shaky was right. I mean, if I'm willing to dish it out and fuss at Glenn, and Glenn was right about something else. I had 2 boys in there that I got to make sure that I'm okay so I can help take care of them.
Yep.
And boy, did it ever turn around to bite me in the butt.
Uh-huh. Cat and any of you, I throw the link back up there if any of you wants to pop up here and talk with us, you know.
Yes, Judy, I ate crow.
Just tell us about y'all's. If
Yes,
you're
you
doing
did.
YouTube channel, pop up here and tell us about y'all's channel, you know.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
There's a bag of flour that was in the fridge.
Papa, are you ready for this?
Well, the whole bottom of the bag came out in the plastic bag that it was already in.
So you're going to put it in a Ziploc?
Hello, Shaky.
And there's one that was
Ward.
a cheerleader for eating crow last night.
So how'd that crow taste?
Well,
And I
like I
think
said,
you're
if
right.
I'm willing to dish it out, I better be willing to take it.
Yep.
And Michelle, I don't know what I was supposed to hear.
Uh-huh. You ain't reading the very first part of it, go. Glenn was right. Did you hear that, April?
No, I don't have that on here.
Uh-huh. Well, look right here. Let me blow
I
it
don't
up
have
bigger.
it on here.
It don't matter. It's right there.
I can't see that far.
I can blow it up big enough where you can.
Mr. Freeze Wanker.
I make you look like you did the other night on our first StreamYard Live.
Yeah, I hear you.
Papa.
Papa Rock.
Damn.
You know you need that.
That's
Yes.
right, Papa.
We
But
appreciate
you know how
all of
much we
y'all,
appreciate you and love you.
but even without your cash out.
That's right.
Back at you.
I need to read the part.
But Kat's got a picture on her thing that looks like Grayford.
Oh,
Her cat looks just like Grayford.
yeah.
I
Y'all,
love the power too. Go ahead.
Did y'all see
Shake.
the new Clydesdale born today? Or the other day was the Budweiser Clydesdale?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they have a new Clydesdale just born.
Yeah.
Pretty
Judy
little foal.
said she was watching 2 baby hippos in Cincinnati Zoo.
2 baby hippos and what?
Cincinnati Zoo.
Oh.
That's what she's watching for.
Oh, that was me and Jackie. We were there swimming.
Jackie will kill you for that. He knows where you live.
Foods that like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
Exactly. Yep, his name's Grayford. That's what I named him.
Hi, Judy.
I tell you what, today I have been hungry, beyond hungry. I'm gonna start looking like a hippo with the way I'm wanting to eat.
Hey, did you take your Z-Pack?
Huh?
Have you got your
Right.
Z-Pack yet?
No, not yet. The boys got them, but they didn't.
Oh, he's got the good one, the Lay's Classic. He won't let me have the Lay's Classic. He gets me a Walmart brand or something.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
And she puts the rest in her pocket.
See, I ain't worth nothing to her.
Judy wants to know what channel was that on, Shaky?
What are you talking about?
The horse.
Clydesdale.
Yep.
Oh, it was on the news. It was a news article I saw.
Oh.
I'll find it and I'll give it to you. I'll send it to you on Facebook.
Was it one of the Clydesdales out of St. Louis?
I don't know. I didn't get all into it. I just looked at the pictures and stuff. I find it. Let me go find it. I'll send it to you real quick.
Where all they got them at now? I think they got some down in Florida, ain't they? And
Yeah, I think Florida and St. Louis, and I think Kansas City.
I don't remember Charles Chips.
I do. You can actually still buy them online.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember them.
They come in a round can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's huge. Yeah.
That must be a up above North Carolina thing.
No.
No, my mom
Uh-huh.
used to get them in South Carolina. My mom bought them in South Carolina.
Oh, and you said they come in an oblong pan?
A
It
can.
was great big.
And
Oh, can.
C-A-N.
I did. I thought y'all said pan, not can.
It's C-A-N.
N.
All right, I understand that one now.
Yeah, I want to get some Charlie chips for the boys. They've
But you
never
can't
tried
take
them before.
Mary said she's been craving spaghetti squash and she eat a large one today.
I was craving food this morning, and what I was craving was Hardee's, so I sent the boys to Hardee's.
Oh, Hardee's is good.
you took them.
Mm.
No, they been to Hardee's.
It's hard to say. How'd you get both of them strapped on back of that wheelchair?
At one time, I used to be able to drive, but I haven't driven in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I remember that night you come on fussing because you giving your license up.
Cat said
Yeah, I still haven't gave them up yet.
Oh, really?
I still got them, but now I got them because, well, with me still having my license, and a single male, well, their insurance will go up. So with me being on his insurance until
Just keeps it down.
Yep, keeps
Yep.
it like $30 more down.
Yep. Yep.
I think when he turns 30, then it will stay at that.
What did you say about
just,
Bigfoot?
huh?
I thought I heard something about Bigfoot on the news.
He's coming after you.
He's right behind you.
Judy, I sent it to you on Messenger. I sent you the link to the article.
Clydesdales are huge, but I love.
I went to the
way
World's
that
Fair
they
in Knoxville,
fur,
Tennessee, but it wasn't 5 years ago. It was back in '82. Yeah,
I've seen them a couple of times.
I go down Busch Gardens. You see them down there. They got them down in Williamsburg, Virginia.
I've never been to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, that's right. It was at Busch Gardens where we seen them at. That's in Virginia, wasn't it?
Yeah, Busch
I've never
Gardens
been to
in
World Fair,
Williamsburg,
never
Virginia.
been to Busch Gardens. Only place I ever went was SeaWorld.
Been there too. Went swimming. They started yelling "Free Willy."
Uh-oh.
Hey, Riggs don't think he's alive.
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
I think I think I'd have done found the body by now if he wouldn't.
Yeah,
There's-
I think he's alive.
Too much money floating around for him to be dead.
Hey,
Well, I think he's still alive, but when they find him, he's going to be close to death.
You know the last.
Yeah, they'll
place-
beat him close to death.
I started saying it's according to who finds him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every bald-headed guy with a beard's getting blamed for being him.
You know they got shirts out that says "I am not Brian Laundrie."
Yeah, Shaky said he needed
Come
one.
on, get me one. I'll walk on
You
a
know,
dog.
Well, now, Dog the Bounty Hunter is after him.
Yeah.
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 He
You know,
couldn't catch a flea.
the last sighting read
He's gotten a lot of people.
Hey, somebody was talking to her the other day and telling them about bounty hunter being down there in Florida at that place and found that campsite and stuff. And I said, that took a real genius, to go into a big campground and find a campsite.
Yeah.
That had to be hard to do,
What tickled me is that when it showed a picture of him going up to his mom and dad's house, knocking on the door.
That's
Uh,
It's
Then,
either
then went over
Canada-
and talked to the people and then come back and knocked on the door again.
He's either Canada or Mexico by now.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle said that the SeaWorld close to her house is closed. Now, I went to the SeaWorld there in Ohio. God, I was little at the time. I was probably 10.
That was yesterday.
I think,
Good
Kathy, I
that
think
guy.
that's what they're wanting the FBI
Well, what
and
I
the
was gonna
police
say.
to think.
I can tell you right now, once they figure out where he is, or if they do know where he is in the area, they're not going to tell nobody because they don't want
No.
no idiots going in there and ruin it. They're not going to
Yeah.
say nothing until they get him.
They want that pride.
They don't, if he is alive, he's listening to radios. He's got some form of way of listening to or watching social media or something. He's eyeing it. He's
He's
watching
got
it.
that solar charger.
Yeah, he's watching stuff. You know,
Yeah.
he's not going to put it out
Solar
there.
radio.
Yeah.
Think about how his parents is not acting a bit worried. They're in communications with him.
Oh, sure they are.
Or if they
Yeah.
wouldn't, they'd be out there tearing the place apart trying to find him.
Exactly. I would.
Pet Waste,
Yeah.
Pet Waste Farms. I agree with you. I don't know why Dog the Bounty Hunter got involved in this unless he's trying to get the prestige.
It's for him. It's his publicity to boost him back up.
Exactly.
That's all that is.
Yep.
What is it that the rewards got up to now? Ain't it like $90,000?
Shit, I'm gonna get my rifle. I'm gone. I'll be back.
Last I heard was 180, and I think somebody else put 10 more thousand on it.
Well, I heard 80.
I know. Dog, he donated 10 on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaky, the last sighting of him was in Virginia
Do what?
today. The last sighting that they recorded today was in Virginia.
I wish he'd come up on this mountain. I'm on in West Virginia. If you're watching this, please come to me. Come up to my address.
No doubt.
I will take care of 2 birds with 1 bullet.
Hey, Shaky,
Me.
Virginia.
only thing you got to do is go out there and put you up a sign said with the address on it said safe haven for Brian Larry
Laundrie.
Laundrie. I don't know, but anyway,
I would gladly take care. I would take care of 2 birds with 1 bullet. 1 bullet will take him down, and the other bullet, 1 bullet will catch him, and the other bullet will take care of the court costs.
Mm-hmm.
Save the taxpayers' money.
yep. Michelle said her ex-husband was a detective at the local police station, and she promised the public only knows about 30%.
Oh, yeah.
If that. If that.
We live in North Carolina.
Yep.
I'm in Virginia.
You know,
Illinois.
and Shaky's in West Virginia.
But
Yeah,
I'm
the hillbilly.
I just moved from Floyd County, Kentucky, Kate.
Okay.
Kay Briggs, I guarantee they're protecting him.
Oh,
I'm in
yeah.
a state of confusion.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, if it was my son, I would tell him you need to stick up for whatever you did, whether it be right or wrong, you own it. But no matter what he had done, if I didn't know where he was at, you better believe I'm going to be worried.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we really don't know how his parents are actually doing right now because no one's been talking about them.
They actually flew drone over their house the other day, and they was in the backyard.
In the garden.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
His mother came out and talked to the people out front.
Huh?
She came out and talked to him. Talked to all those people protesting and all those film crews. She came out and talked to him.
That was his sister.
Was it? I thought it was his mother.
No, it's a sister.
That was sister that come out and talked to him.
Yeah.
And they baited. She's baiting the hook.
Geriatric punk.
Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? The
I
way
know
that
now.
those parents are acting. The first thing that came to mind is when that girl killed that little baby
Red.
and hit her in the woods.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name, but
Yes.
killed her own daughter. But the parents were acting nonchalant about it.
Yeah. But who'd you say that name? General name?
Geriatric punk.
Geriatric punk. I'd say that the dog would give the money to the family because he just in for it for the fame anyway.
Yeah.
Hope he's talking about Gabby's family.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Because they've actually started several good foundations for missing people, and that would go a long ways.
Yep.
You know, the dogs came a long ways. I mean, it
Oh
really has.
yeah, but you know, he's dropped off a lot over the years after his wife died and all of that. So he's
Well, that about destroyed him.
yeah. So
And
he
Beth was
just
the
trying
only
to
one that really kept him in his spot.
he's just
Yep.
trying to get everything built back up off of this.
And geriatric punk, I think you're right. If anything Casey knows,
Um,
if it comes to protecting her youngins, she's
No.
going to do what
Red,
it
Red, are
does.
you were
Yeah,
you talking
Casey
about
Anthony.
Anthony?
Casey
Yeah, I was gonna
Anthony
say
is
Anthony.
the one
Yeah.
that killed the baby.
Yeah,
Or killed her daughter.
Allegedly.
yeah.
Oh no,
allegedly.
she did it. Oh come on,
Well,
everyone.
you got to
knows
say
she-
allegedly. If she had been, was she charged for it and convicted of
Yeah.
Not
it?
yet.
I didn't think she
Yeah,
But
was.
she has been.
Yeah, they let her by with it.
Oh.
Everyone knew that she.
Yeah,
killed
I'd say that they are trying to keep her
Hmm.
in the loop because they don't want her to turn around and say something out of turn.
But you know, the thing that gets me is if those youngins really considered her their aunt and they really loved her and everything, you know, at the campground, they would have had to said, "Where is Gabby?
Yeah.
Where's my Aunt Gabby?"
Yep. Yep.
Like I've told the rest of many of the new channels in here, if y'all want to pop up on the screen here and talk, you're more than welcome. I just put the link in.
And they got to see your face.
Exactly.
No
Yeah.
acorns.
No
No.
aprons.
Got to see the face. Can't have no acorns.
Because I know that was one thing I told Glenn, you know, whenever the protesters was out there, I said, you know, I believe they need to do what they need to do in order to get the family to key in and help find them, do whatever. But she's got youngins.
Hey, Big Dream, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Shaky, every time he goes on, tries to do his live, he sits froze about half the time. So we're used to that. So if you want to pop in, you're more than welcome.
And poor old Shaky freezes up all the time.
Yeah.
That's why we call him the Mr. Freezewinker.
Exactly.
And Kay, you're right. Does keep a lot of cash to keep hiding.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, I think he's it.
Not if he's living off the land. If he knows how to live off that land, he doesn't.
Well,
All he needs is a fishing rod and a hook, and he can find his own bait. He can survive. He can survive.
Yep.
Because he's not going to go out in
No.
public. These people saying they're seeing him out in public. He ain't out in public. He's not. There's no way. Why would you go out in public if everybody's looking for you?
Well, if he's a really narcissistic, I can get away with anything kind of dude.
Well, hello.
Hey, I didn't
me.
pop out.
Hi, Ann.
I'm
How are
surprised.
you?
My internet is so horrible here.
Well, when I first started this, I had to use my cell phone all the time because the only internet I could get that was on the land was dial-up. So I had to use my
Well,
cell phone
I
to
have.
do everything.
I'm using Verizon. Yeah, I'm using Verizon for my internet. I have a jetpack, and then I have a Verizon cell phone. And neither one. They
Right.
both get 1 bar. So until I get this
Wow.
tower put up.
Where are you at?
Yep.
Where are you at?
I'm in Arkansas, but I'm like in
You're out
Arkansas, in Northeast Arkansas.
Or you're out in the boonies?
And Susan,
Yeah,
you
and
can
I'm
do
down in a
what?
ravine. So
I know I got that T-Mobile home internet that's wireless, and it's so far it's worked really good for us here.
yeah, I have the jetpack, and it usually works really good, except for I'm down in a ravine with 100-foot trees, so I
Yeah.
have to get
Oh.
my my Yagi antenna up pretty high.
Hey,
We'll
yep.
strap that jetpack on and lift off above the trees.
Here's y'all something pretty to
Yeah,
look
I
at.
wish.
This is Murray Ranch's big girl Tilly.
Yeah, I saw it. It was a pretty horse.
Yeah, that was a very pretty horse.
I'm gonna put it up on full screen here. Just give me a second.
You were live tonight, Anne Marie?
I don't know if it's going.
I've been live almost every night.
Oh, hon.
Oh,
I just
Oh, she's quiet.
Isn't she
Nice.
Oh, she's pretty.
pretty? Bless you.
Yes, you Matt.
I'm
Bless
Judy
you.
Murray Ranch. I miss our
Uh-huh.
horses.
Yep.
Judy, I'm
Well,
like
hello,
5 hours
Skinner.
north of Bobblehead,
Hey, Josh.
but I have gone down to help him. Hey,
Yeah, I
Josh.
didn't wake up till it was almost 8 o'clock. I laid down for 4 hours and took a nap.
And Judy, I don't know the answer to your question about the 3 months. I can't remember, but Big Dreams, Judy said you must live near Bobblehead. Do you?
Yeah,
Bobblehead?
Bobblehead is actually 5 hours south of me.
Oh,
Bobblehead.
Skinner, I ain't never dehydrated anything.
But Michelle and Rob has, and Michelle.
Yeah.
Questions.
She's a pro.
Yeah, she dehydrates everything.
Yeah.
Well, where'd Shaky go?
I don't know. Mr. Freezewinker might have frozen in.
Yeah.
We're gonna
You
have
live
to.
near a town called Bobblehead.
Do what?
You live near a town called Bobblehead.
No, that's a YouTuber channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
Homestead.
I
Yeah.
came across a town called Dildo, and I thought that was a bad name for a town.
Called
What?
what?
Hey, in Washington,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Washington, we had hump tulips.
Well, there's one down in Florida called Red Dick.
Yeah, Redrick, according to them.
Well, up here in Roanoke, they consider that as the Big Lick.
I'm not Brian Dirty.
Big Lick. Who thinks of these
It ain't
names?
Backlick. There's a town in Pennsylvania called Intercourse. I don't want to know how I
Yep.
got his name.
I'm actually
Gosh, I bet so.
20
Judy,
minutes
I'm
and
actually
then check them, put butter on top. If they need another 5 minutes, brown, put them in there.
I might head off for a little bit.
Judy,
I
I'm
got-
actually
Take my meds.
chickens from Bobblehead.
All righty, Papa.
You
I
gonna
love
get in
y'all.
trouble, What you gonna
Feel
do?
like
We
it a
love
little
you.
bit,
Good
Papa.
night,
Love you, Dad.
Rock. I hope you start feeling better, hon.
I do too, man. I'm praying for you, Red.
Praying for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Pray
Good
for
night.
you too, my friend.
Good
Good
night.
night.
I
Jeff
love
Tripp
that
has
sweet man.
Parkinson's disease. Who's Jeff Tripp?
That name's
Bobblehead.
familiar.
It's
That's Bobblehead.
she said to a Jeff Trip. I was at Bobblehead's for his birthday bash, and he was showing us how to build the chicken coops. But I do plan on getting all my hens and my rooster from Bobblehead.
So that's why they just recently put out, they're not going to be putting out much videos anymore because of Parkinson. Oh, okay. Because I'm in their group on Facebook.
Look at Susan's. Susan says there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania. My parents took me there and when I was a teenager in high school, and I collected T-shirts. And my mom goes, "I sure hope Sue doesn't buy a T-shirt." That's funny.
That'd be something I'd do.
It's kind of like the T-shirts from Weed in California. I got high in weed.
That's a good one. Shaky, what you so quiet for tonight?
I froze because I froze up.
Julie's over here on the bed hoarding
You see-
balls. Bring her-
Football.
Hello, Darlene.
Arlene Powell, howdy.
Hello, Stevie.
Northeast Florida. You down there close where all the stuff's going
Hello,
on.
darling.
I'm sorry, Shaky. You freezing again, and you just having
T-shirt's wearing a shirt that says
And then
He's
he'll jump
boneless.
around.
I can't wait till I can go out again because I'm seriously gonna wear that T-shirt that Michelle got me that says, "If you see my butt, put me back in my wheelchair." God, I love those T-shirts. I absolutely love those T-shirts.
called FedEx.
It's all right. Hello, Rhonda.
Howdy.
Well, the dogs try to eat the
Howdy,
gas
Stevie.
today.
Hello, Rhonda.
Rhonda's leaving, so you have a good night and God bless you too, honey.
Good night,
I hope
Rhonda.
you're doing okay.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Outdoors
time
man.
since we got to see you. Judy said there's a place in North Carolina called Why Not? The story goes that when this tiny place, people trying to decide name of the town, and people kept saying why not or why not, on and on. So someone finally said, and she keep saying why not, so decided to name it that.
Yes, Michelle, you did send a FedEx guy here, and the dogs try to eat him. The dogs have tried to eat the UPS man. The dogs tried to eat the propane gas guy today.
No wonder you're in a better mood.
Yeah, you got to see her FedEx guy.
Yeah.
You remember the Datsun cars?
Hi, Stevie.
You remember Datsun cars before they became Nissan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know how Datsun got its name, right? They had a company they had a company meeting, and everybody was around there. Over in Japan, where everybody was there at the company meeting. They said, we have to have a name for this car by tomorrow. And the guy stood up and said, Datsun?
Red, did you see Susan's comment?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Said that's why we're sisters from another mother.
Yeah.
Mama.
Anything wheelchair related that makes fun of the fact that I'm disabled, I absolutely love it. I don't. My brain is warped, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we can tell you that.
Well, that's
It
bobblehead
can't
name.
be warped. That means she'd had to had one, and we all know she ain't never had one.
What kind of dog you got?
A rock hound.
Oh, really?
No, she's
I
a
love dogs.
Labrador. She's a Labrador. She just goes bananas over rocks.
Hey, we had a little old Sooner dog that the people that we got it from always called him Rocky when he was a puppy, because every time they let him out, he'd come back in with rocks in his mouth. Well, when we got him,
That's
he
this one.
never brought a rock in the house, but he'd come in with a stick.
Yep. He switched over to sticks as soon as he got to our house, and he'd bring a stick in every time he went out.
My dad used to get so mad at our German Shepherd
Care if it's a
because
ball.
he'd be mowing the grass and he would have to stop to throw a rock out. It's right after it was right after they finished the house. And Alpha would go out, that was her name. She would go out of the yard, pick up the rock he threw, and put it right back where he just picked it up from.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy had two labs that he would throw a rock in the river, and the dogs would go out and bring the rock back. They would dive down and get the rock and bring it back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that little Sooner we had, he'd go back in the water.
For ball.
Well, you won't have to worry about me visiting then.
Oh, thank you, Judy.
Yeah, Alpha would go. It was before my mom and dad fenced the yard in. But she would go over the hill. There was a great big, huge wood pile, basically where they just took the trees and pushed them down at the end of their property. And rabbits made a home down there. So she would go over the hill, get a baby rabbit, bring it back up to the house, and just sit there in the yard, laying on her stomach, playing with his baby rabbit. We had to actually tell her, Alpha bring a baby back to its mother. She would sulk, pick it up by its scruff, and start heading back over the hill. She wanted to play. She was a good dog.
Yeah, she plays with rocks, but they're not really rocks. They're boulders. They're huge rocks.
Oh.
And she'll pick it up in her mouth, throw it around. She's crazy.
What is it about rocks that dogs like?
I don't know.
Same thing, kids.
She never played with rocks.
Pockets up with them.
She's 8 years old, and she didn't start playing with rocks until 2 years ago. And it was because my cats caught a mole, and the mole was like running through the undergrowth in the forest. And then so she saw the cats going after this, so then she started going after it, and she found a rock, and so she started digging up the rock and playing with it, and she's been doing it ever since.
Wow.
She's just not right in the head. She doesn't lick windows, so
I can't bring ours in. He'll take
but
her
I just put up a video, I think. I just put up a video like 2 days ago or so of her. I was doing a vlog, and she's in the background playing with the stupid rock. So
Ah.
Yeah,
Can you
Glenn
read-
April, your
She's
dog
pretty
would cover up the whole screen.
Yeah, he
He's a
would.
big pup.
He is. I wish y'all could have seen the goats looking at him, trying to figure out what's he doing in here with. They was all in a line, standing in a bunch, and all of them was looking straight forward at Coco.
That is funny, Judy.
No doubt.
Judy, my neighbor's kids named her cat Dosha, which I guess is a type of weed. And she had no idea. She came home and she's calling this cat out there yelling, Dosha, Dosha. With some kind of
Well,
weed.
Tiki's name, our cat Tiki's named after tequila.
Oh my gosh.
Tiki for short.
My dog Bailey's named after Baelish ice cream.
Glenn would be licking it.
Well, I might be
I'm
getting a
not
puppy
going there.
pretty
I'm not
soon,
going there.
from
I'm not
Southern
going
West.
there.
Not going where?
Yeah,
I missed
that's
it.
where I'm not going.
Well, I just meant he loves ice cream so good he just wouldn't be able to help himself.
You can tell I'm feeling better. My brain went any better.
Howdy.
And as far as I know, Virginia was the last place he's been spotted.
Well,
Bobby
suppose-
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Bobby Brown.
What was it like to be married to Whitney Houston?
Oh
I
my
knew
goodness.
he was there.
She was pretty.
I knew he was going somewhere. I didn't know where.
I'm Bobby Brown.
Oh, Judy, that's nice. We're all having fun, but Brian is thirsty and hungry.
We all hope so. Especially if he did do it. He
I'm
needs to
not
be.
worried.
And Judy, honey, as long as she still gets out there, and works. She takes care of her family. She does what she's supposed to do. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yep.
I
There
can't
are
say
worse
nothing. I'm a
drugs
weed advocate.
besides weed.
Well, you
I
know,
can't stand
I'm
the
a
stuff, so-
strong supporter
I mean,
for
for me, it makes me
weed.
sick.
I know the
Strong.
medical. I'm mainly a staunch supporter of it because I know the medical things behind it
Welcome
that
back,
actually
Herb.
does help people.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back, Susan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it helps with seizures. It helps with, those that are suffering from cancer because it gives you you want to eat. And when you got cancer, you don't want to eat.
Rhea,
What? Huh?
you said it helped with seizures? It gives them to me.
Migraines.
What?
Uh-huh.
Wow, I guess it's different for
Gives me
people.
coffee.
I know it's
And
true.
whether we can celebrate
I
Christmas.
believe in
have to make
Christmas, and I'm going to celebrate Christmas no matter what. So, no matter what. So,
Yep.
what is echoing?
I don't know.
Oh,
When you
we
come
can't.
in,
We can't
when you come in
celebrate.
Big Dreams, did you cut YouTube off?
I forgot who dog she is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube's off. I don't have anything on.
Okay.
All right.
Want me to mute and
Sometimes
see if it's me? Let's see
It's
if it's
not
me. It
doing
might
it
be
right
my fan.
It's not doing it right
no, it
now.
ain't doing
So,
it now.
yeah, I think it cleared up what
Mhm.
it was.
It
Just
just
the only thing I got open StreamYard.
But then when I come back,
Oh,
do what?
I don't hear an echo or anything. So
I didn't either.
I heard it on my end. It repeated me twice. And it had done it a couple of times.
Hey, are you all watching it on a TV, Glenn?
Yeah,
That's why.
but it's hooked to the computer.
Somebody else I know was
Fine.
doing it with it through a TV and it was causing an echo.
Yeah, but they was watching it through just the TV. But mine's hooked to the computer, and I'm just using the TV as a monitor.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I've had Cooper. Cooper will be 17 or 18 on Valentine's Day.
Any thoughts on why Brian's dad want to help with search after a month into this?
Oh, sure, because he wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, if he knows what's going on,
Because
he'll
he
tell
wants
Brian.
to look good.
When did he decide he wanted
Yeah.
to help? He didn't come
Exactly.
out of the house long enough to look for nothing.
Except the garden and go camping.
Well,
Yeah.
really, since he's been gone, the only thing
And
he's
to
come
deliver
out
monster drink.
volume.
But I didn't know that he had changed his mind and wanted to help with the search.
No.
The last I heard, they were still all being closed mouthed. But I hadn't got to look at it, I don't know, in probably 6 or 7 hours.
Judy, thank you for saving her.
That
That
is
was really, really
awesome,
nice.
Judy. For both of them. She's got faith and grace.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Cooper because when I first saw him, he was, only like 2 weeks old. He was nothing but a great big ball of fur. And I wanted him. I wanted him bad. Well, the people that had him, their dog only had him. He was the only surviving one out of the litter. And I told him I wanted him. They said, no, we're going to keep him. Well, when they separated him away from his mother, he started whimpering like puppies do, because they want to be near their mom. Well, because he was whimpering, they were going to drop him off the side of the road somewhere.
You know how to cure that?
Spay your dog.
No. You know how you cure the whimpering? Put a clock in there with them.
Hey,
The ticking makes it sound like the mother's heartbeat. And the puppy hears that, it thinks it's got a mother next to it.
Well, they showed up at my house and asked me if I wanted him. And I said, yeah, I wanted him. So I got him. I've had him since he was a puppy. A year later, they showed up to ask for him back.
Bobby, you might be right there. They might have a ham radio, but I figure they've got some cell phones.
Those burner phones.
I don't think they got phones
but
because
if
they're
he's-
traceable.
Yeah,
If you go to like,
a ham
if you
radio.
go,
You mean like a track phone?
yeah,
Yeah.
if you go like get like a track phone or something like that, where you can just pay cash at a store.
yeah,
ain't
but
no
if you're in
name
the
to it.
wilderness, you're not going to get the cell phone coverage.
Well, now I used to have track
Track phones.
phones for my
We
truck.
use
and I
everybody's
got
towers.
them. Yeah,
Oh.
they use all tires.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, somebody said the other night that they ought to do a body cavity search on the parents to find Brian, and I think that's what they ought to do because I think that's exactly where he's
You
at.
think he done crawled back up and said, "Mom, I'm done. I'm done."
Going back home to the old home place.
I just saw something tonight.
You what?
I just saw something tonight that they think he's hiding in a bunker in his parents' backyard. I'm sure they would have checked that already.
Yeah, they would have found
Well-
out about that because they would have had to have building plans and filed those building plans in order to have that.
Not always.
Not always. And
Yeah, but
No,
it's
not always.
Florida.
plus,
Yeah, but
the
this is
police,
Florida.
if the police didn't know about it and hadn't thought about it,
They ain't gonna
pulled
tell.
I
the
don't,
blame.
you know, I don't know where exactly Florida is, but I'm gonna tell you, more than likely you ain't going digging in Florida too deep for a bunker or anything because of the water level.
Yep.
No, they do.
Hi, Danny.
They got
Well-
bunkers in Florida.
Yeah,
How?
because
It's below
Yeah,
sea
for the
level.
hurricanes and stuff.
Yep, bad hurricanes and
Mm.
tornadoes.
If it's
and
cement, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they can seal
Yeah.
them up. Got pumps in them to pump the water out if they do start getting water in.
Yep. But if they've got anything like that, and somebody said they seen a drain or something in the vent in the backyard, and it's very possible.
Probably septic. He's in a septic tank.
If he done it, that's exactly
Right where it belongs.
Hi, Danny and Gray.
Roy's beans.
Yep,
you
Roy
see-
said them prepaid
Yeah, but I
phones.
bet you,
Hey, Danny.
Roy, I bet you that the FBI is on it and they're checking all of their routes of which way they went and all the places that they could have possibly bought a phone and checking all those cameras and all those places. So they'll find him if that's what he's doing.
Hey, Danny and Gray.
Did you see that, Shaky? He said Roger Riggs says, "Hey, Shaky."
I don't see it.
It's from Danny and Gray's.
Oh.
The second time he said anything.
Bobby, I don't know if he got the vaccination or not. They ain't saying.
Chest is burning.
That ain't good.
No.
You hot, you hot. When you're not, you're not.
You can't trace cash. You're
Judy,
exactly
I brought
right.
home
Yep.
That is true. You
what
can't
was that?
trace
You can't trace cash. There's so many videos. There's so many videos in all the stores and everything now that they'll eventually find them.
Well, I hope
One of
they
those
do.
store places will say, "Yeah, you know, I sold them a phone."
Yeah, but the only thing he's got to do is put a little wig on, and everybody thinks he's got hair, and they won't look at it.
Get some of them hats with the hair
Yeah,
hanging out or the dreadlocks.
Mhm.
He's probably been shaved and everything else.
Yeah.
But I mean, anybody that could go camping
I don't
like
think he's
that,
smart enough to stay hiding long.
The thing is,
I don't either.
go back and watch the video. Go back and watch the police video. Watch how he walks. That's going to get his ass. He walks real weird. He doesn't have a normal gait. He's got like a penguin walk or something.
Yeah,
He's
they're
got
calling
real
him
wild-
duck feet. is
Yeah,
what
he's
they're
got a
saying.
real weird way. And that's a mark right there. That when you think it's him, and you see him walk, then you're more likely to know.
Exactly.
That's what's going to get him if he's in
So-
public.
He's got pointed ears, a scar in this eyebrow. He's got the
Oh, hell,
tattoo on his finger.
They'll never find him now. They won't find him until next spring. It's almost Christmas. He'll fit in with the rest of the elves.
No doubt.
No, Dan, Bobby, I don't think he's dead. But with
Yeah, me either.
$190,000 reward, the wrong person see him, he might be. If they don't
Oh,
want
Bobby, with what the latest thing, he has bad hemorrhoids.
Has bad hemorrhoids.
Yeah, he has one great big.
Walk like a duck. And you're right,
Yeah.
Roy. Everybody's wearing masks and hoodies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or especially masks, and they're getting ready to
Not in
start.
my area.
I don't know. They some of them people.
Yeah,
anymore
in my
wear-
area, no one's wearing masks.
You'll see a lot of people around here don't wear the mask.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, Danny
I haven't
said he's
seen
coming
many
back
people
from
at
an
all wear
escort.
masks on their fair march.
What was that, Anne-Marie?
I moved out here in March, and people out here haven't been wearing masks at all. And every
Mhm.
once in a while, you see one person wearing it. But I like Judy's thing. Yeah, send them my way. That 190,000 will help me finish off this house in a heartbeat.
No doubt.
Exactly. I think we
I
all
would
need
like
to put in signs.
190,000.
We all
But
need
I
to put signs at our driveway. It says Brian Laundrie, you're welcome here.
yeah, but 190,000, you will have the IRS getting in your bank account.
Yep.
Hey, I'd go take me a vacation down there in the Florida big campground.
Bobby, I don't think he's that smart. I really don't. I think it's money and is his dad not a retired policeman?
His mom was a DA.
She was
she worked for in
Oh,
the DA's
really?
office.
yeah, she worked in the DA's office because
And
they
his daddy was a retired police officer, and they went to doing real estate.
and also the juicing business where they sold
I think that was supposed to
Equipment.
be his, Brian.
well, it was in her daddy's name. He was the
Oh.
president and she's the vice president.
Oh,
But I know
I
somebody
didn't know
looked
that he
up-
was a retired police officer.
Yep. I know somebody looked up their
wait,
net worth and it was between 1.5 to 5 million.
I don't know if
Wow.
he retired or was an ex-police officer, but he was a police officer at one time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
And you're right, Bobby. It will be harder the longer it goes. And
Well, Roy, they done said if he goes to Mexico and the cartel down there finds him with $180,000 fine or
$190.
$190,000 reward, you better bet they'll ship him back.
Evidently, rewards aren't taxable
Oh heck.
because it's not income. It's not
Really?
earned income.
No,
Really?
Just like a lawsuit isn't taxable. If you have a lawsuit, they're not taxable either because it's not earned. It's
it's a gift.
Well, it looks like gift taxes wouldn't be a thing either.
Gift taxes is not.
Actually, it is.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
pay
thought.
taxes if you buy something
certain
to give as a gift, you pay taxes on it. But when you give it as a gift, you don't have to put. They don't have to. Put
right.
tax-
That's right. Because I got a car from my grandfather and changed it to my name. I just had to show proof that he was my grandfather, and then it wasn't taxed or nothing.
Mhm.
No.
But I know when
I
people
can't
send
wait
me
for
money,
my
like
dad
on
actually
PayPal or
gives
whatever, I don't have
Travis
to
that
claim
truck.
back up to a certain amount.
Yeah, Susan, she worked in a DA's office.
Yep, because they was actually able to look up her income online from public service, and I think the highest she made was like 28,000. So they're saying that she could have been like a paralegal in a
You would
DA.
think that they would just get him a good attorney then.
Well,
They don't want
did.
to spend their money on a knucklehead.
they've got a lawyer. Come to find out, he's a
That's
real
it.
estate
Yeah,
lawyer,
Yeah.
but he's a New York lawyer.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, he's in New York.
Wow. And he's a real estate lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh.
he is.
See, I haven't
But
had
I
That
any
mean,
ain't
internet
gonna,
to
that ain't
follow
gonna
it
help
that
him when he
much.
goes. When they do finally catch him and he goes to court, he's gonna need a criminal defense lawyer. A real estate lawyer has no business being in something
Right,
like
but
that.
apparently that real estate lawyer knew enough to get him out of the area without anyone knowing about it. So he must be talking to
Actually,
another lawyer that is criminal.
Mom and Dad is a Democrat.
Roy, you may have a point there.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, his mom and dad actually is registered as a Democrat.
Well, there you go.
Now him, I don't know, but they are.
Next thing we'll find out is he's related to Hillary Clinton.
Anyway.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe the reason he is the way he is now is because he saw Biden in the pool with his leg hairs.
Yeah.
Huh? I just don't. We don't need to go there, Ray.
Oh, y'all were going there already. I just pushed
No,
it further
no,
along.
we wouldn't.
He's a little bit too old.
Yeah, Bobby's got a point. Maybe the real estate lawyer has an empty house he's hiding him in.
Possibility.
Yeah, but you would have thought that if
Well, his
that
sister lives in New York.
He was raised in New York.
Yeah, his sister still lives in New York.
No, his
And it's-
sister's in Florida.
Yeah, no, she still lives in New York. She still has a house up there.
Well, she might, but she's living in Florida now. I think she's supposed to be like 45
Well, maybe
minutes
he's staying at her
behind.
house then.
Could be.
exactly, Bobby Brown. Maybe that's what's wrong with
What they say
this
is
kid.
his grandparents lives here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What was that? A white? Was it they pulled over and said it was registered to his grandpa?
I can't remember what kind of car it was.
I think it was a Camry. You're right. You have to be a kid to touch them, and that's what I meant by he's too old. You're right, Judy. They could.
Yeah. Susan, don't give her no ideals.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Red, you can share. It's okay.
Susan said that it's time to pull out the pen.
Uh-huh.
Well, you want her to share the pen?
Yeah, we all need them at times.
I can still hold
Maybe y'all
on.
get to laughing. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, but I can still hold on to mine.
I got to get over what's going on with me right now, and then I'll get back on the road to being my nutty self.
Judy, I
Only
don't.
then I'll come back twice as strong. Huh?
Because I asked, and nobody answered.
Yeah.
Nobody answered.
Go lay down. Get down to bed. You have the whole bed to yourself right now. Go.
Transmitters with his family, so no
Kettle
one
up.
else. Well, Bobby, all it takes is
Maybe
money,
Brian's
money,
got
money. And
Yep.
If you got money, you get by with anything.
Judy, I don't know where they live. I've asked. I can't even remember. Was it Rick? Wasn't his dad, grandpa's name Rick?
I can't remember, y'all.
Well, he's also got friends in North Carolina. In fact, a friend of his called in
If he's talking about-
a false police report.
If they're talking on shortwave transmitters or ham radios, that's stupid because anybody could wind up on the same channel with them and hear what they're saying.
Exactly.
Well, that is
Like
true.
that would be way stupid.
Roy might have a good point there then. They might be doing that, and he's talking like Biden. 'Cause Roy said that's why Biden's called him. It probably wasn't Biden, it was probably Brian.
But I know, Judy, there's a video out where they thought he was driving his grandpa's car and they give his name, but it don't. Was it Raleigh, North Carolina? They're
I
saying.
can't remember April. Hey, Desiree.
And I don't know if that guy meant Raleigh, North Carolina, or Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah, I think I was saying Raleigh.
No, Desiree, we're not talking politics. We're talking about.
See, we got we got Charlestown and Charleston, and that gets very confusing at times.
Yep.
Yeah. My brother lives in Charleston.
We making just a few jokes, but that was it.
You know us, Dad. We don't get into serious politics.
No,
We pick and cut up.
we
And
do.
there's links so you can get in here and join us. You can put in a few Biden jokes too.
Well, she's down there in Florida. Maybe she knows where Brian's at.
Uh-huh.
She's close to some action.
Yeah, but at 190,000, she ain't gonna tell us where he's at.
No, she would get the money and run.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get some medicine.
All righty.
Red, Susan said, Travis, I want some, please.
Well, the biscuits or the bacon?
Gosh, I don't know, but I'll take both.
What?
She said she don't know where he was. If I did, I would claim the money.
I hear you.
That's what we're doing. We're making plans with it. We are going to put signs up and say, Brian Laundrie, come find refuge here. Then we're going to tie him up and turn him in.
She said, and move my rear out of Florida.
Exactly.
My sister lives in Clearwater, Florida.
Eh?
There's a movie out about that.
What about my sister living in Clearwater, Florida?
No, but it's about Clearwater.
Oh, they could probably make a movie with my sister living in Clearwater, Florida.
If she's anything like you, I wouldn't doubt it.
No, she's a meth head.
But yeah, it's something about this guy's daughter gets put in jail and he's talking about her being innocent. And I don't know what she was accused of, but she's in jail.
Yeah, Roy.
And he actually bought her a Clearwater necklace.
Roy said if you do it up there, we could all have a party.
Bobby said wouldn't take much more than binder twine to keep Brian all tied up. You're exactly right. Oh, Desiree said her dad lives in St. Petersburg, which is right outside of Tampa.
Oh, yeah?
But he's in Italy racing sailboats.
Wow.
81-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
He's 81. Wow.
He's living a good, happy life.
Mm.
I just hope it ain't
Okay.
he'll
Awesome.
stand up.
I'm going to mute this for a second. I heard a coming from the kitchen.
I want to be like that when I'm 81.
Exactly.
My hand going.
Do you know if churches give sanctuary to criminals now where people can't touch them?
I don't know. I think it's just certain ones that really done that.
I know there's been movies put out about it, but I don't know how much times has changed because that was actually westerns and stuff, so I don't know.
Well, I found out what the scream was coming from in the kitchen. They had just got the biscuits out of the oven, and Matt grabbed one and was standing there holding it as it burned his hand, and he was screaming instead of putting it down.
Yeah, like I used to tell Glenn, you can't take stuff out of the oven like that cold.
I don't know. A hot biscuit's good.
Uh-huh. They would claim the reward also.
Mm.
Yep, use it for the church, probably so.
Yep.
But that's just awesome that he's 81. I mean, seriously, and still can get out and race. Even to just traveling to Italy at 81 is a big deal.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for him. That's wow.
Because that's
Well, you know, Daddy was
awesome.
still going pretty good at 81.
Yeah. After the bad accident he had.
Mm-hmm.
But your daddy's a different horse of a different color.
Trust me, I know that feeling. My dad got out of the hospital for having a heart attack. And about the time he got out, his dad went in. And my dad went down there and mowed his grass.
Some people, I mean, his daddy, I think, run off of a lot of nervous energy. But, I mean, whenever he was in his 70s, he would outwork Glenn, Dennis, everybody in the Bakerfield.
Yeah, what is it with the older men like that? I mean,
Bobby, you probably
My
right there
great
about
aunts were 108. My great aunts were 108 and 106, and they drove just the two of them by themselves from California all the way out to Oklahoma to meet the chief of the Cherokee Nations at 108 years old and 106 years old. Those ladies were like running circles around me, and I was in my 20s back then. So
Yep.
wow.
it's not just the men.
Or you got some Cherokee blood in you?
Oh gosh, Judy, that hurt.
Cherokee, Chickasaw, Lakota.
I saw a chick.
Yeah, my mom was really crushed that she only made it to 80 because her goal was to make it to 100. And she was really crushed that she only made it to 80.
Yeah.
There was a guy that I used to know, an older gentleman. God, he was such a flirt. He flirted with all the young girls. And I was one of them at the church. And he was getting ready to turn 100 years old. And he said he wanted to be 100 and throw a birthday party. So the church threw him a birthday party. Then he said, you know what? I had so much fun. I want to live to be 101 so we can do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
Unfortunately not.
Bobby, we got chickens and goats and
Well, I was
cows
talking
and
about
pigs. Yeah, he
different
grew up
farms
on a he said he grew up on chicken farm.
I grew up on a tobacco farm.
Tobacco farm till he was 20. Done that also.
Working in tobacco is very hard.
That's
But
what
Yeah,
I
I
did.
don't get it. I mean, my mom and dad gardened all my life, but they never owned chickens or anything like that. But that's what they grew up with.
You know what's funny?
What?
I was talking to Sonny Schroyer, Schroyer, who played Enos on the Dukes of Hazzard on the phone, right? Because when we do that movie, and he called me, and we got talking. He grew up doing tobacco, and where he grew up doing tobacco, they didn't do it like we did in Maryland, where we cut the stalks and speared them and hung them. They just ripped the leaves off the stalk in the field and did it that way. It was really weird.
It's
Yeah, it was
different
different.
types of tobacco.
Yeah, the type that I growed up doing, you primed the tobacco and hung it in the barn and cure it with, flue cured. But
We grew burley.
then we, a few years ago, we got to growing the burley here, where you hang the stalk up. But the reason I was asking you there a while ago about the Cherokee Indian, my great grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee.
Yeah, and he goes on a warpath every once in a while, so I know he's him. I'm expecting to start seeing feathers flying and doing this.
It gets to that, you better be gone.
That happens to me if I drink too much.
Roy said that's close to y'all going.
The only thing that happens to me is if I drink too much, which I haven't drank in years, is the door frame tends to move like 2 inches to the opposite side of where it was.
Now, I think the last
I
sighting
thought you were going
they
to say we were going to.
I heard Tennessee.
Well, the sighting in North Carolina that they was talking about was right there at the North Carolina-Tennessee border.
Yeah, on the Appalachian Trail.
On the Appalachian Trail. But the last thing today that I heard of was somewhere in Virginia, and I never did hear where.
Just off the Appalachian Trail, I think.
Well, the Appalachian Trail runs up through Virginia, too.
All the way to Maine.
All the way to Maine. Runs across West Bagwad, Virginia.
Only a little teeny tiny bit. like 5 miles, if that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Up by me here.
Look him up. It was just brought to me.
What is it? Hockey
A
puck?
biscuit?
A biscuit?
Like I said, a hockey puck?
No. It's actually soft.
Which one of them made the biscuits, Travis or Matt?
Matt.
I made the bacon.
Travis made the bacon. Matt made the biscuits.
No.
That's the way it ought to be.
No, he didn't make the bacon. He cooked the bacon. Give me that crap.
Bacon's got a point there.
I'll do it.
No, it's really soft. Man makes pretty good biscuits. To be honest with you, that kind
Is
of
it canned or from scratch?
from scratch.
Oh, good.
I know a lot of people says they're hard to make. Now, Glenn's mama, she could make some good biscuits, couldn't she?
All
make
right,
drop
yeah,
biscuits.
melt in your mouth.
I've made those before. Now
I make homemade biscuits from
I got
scratch.
peanuts.
Hey, we got some of those
I'm in the peanut gallery
Well,
tonight.
peanuts. We got some salted
Oh.
in the shell.
There's,
I figured since I was in a peanut gallery, I'd eat peanuts.
Vitra, hello. Bobby, I don't think there's no cameras on the Appalachian Trail. There may be a few
What you in search of, Des?
the trail cams. Some people may have some of them out through there, but as far as real
No,
camera
I figure they probably got some cameras up through there where they keep an eye on certain things, but
But I know on the Appalachian
Mm.
Trail, there's people who leave water, food. There's places where you can go into, it looks like bunk houses that you can stay just ever so far up through there. So, I mean, you wouldn't really have to be a big outdoorsman to be able to survive. But the thing that got me was when Cassie was doing that interview with the protesters, or it may have been the news thing. They asked her about him being a survivalist, and she said, well, I know he's gone for, 4 or 5 days, and that's it. So
now I could swear when I said something about Bigfoot using the Appalachian Trail as a highway because of all that free food stuff, you laughed at me.
Stormin' Normans.
hey, Stormin' Normans.
Thank you for listening. You
Yes.
have a few suggestions too.
Uh-huh.
But I figured there's probably Bigfoot up in that area too, Shaky.
I know there is. Y'all laugh all you want. I know there is.
Well, I ain't never seen them, but I truly believe in Bigfoot.
I'm gonna tell you something, April. If you see one, you ain't gonna never want to go back in the woods again.
Oh, I bet not. I'd probably be taller than him because I'd be sitting on a very big pile of poop. It'd scare it just totally out of me. It wouldn't have to do nothing but look at me and turn around and leave, and I'd still be sitting on a big old pile.
He wouldn't even have to look at you. He just snort up in there.
That ain't no lie.
You okay, Ron?
Yeah, she gets in a carpet episode.
All righty, Desiree.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got something wrong with her lungs. There sure is, Judy.
Yay,
There's a whole
Desiree's coming in.
Yeah. Anne Marie, I'm sick. I don't know if I have COVID, bronchitis, or what the heck's going on.
She's full of mud.
Des, if I see one up here,
Huh?
Roy said he scratches his biscuit
You're not
out of the can. I actually buy those. This is no lie.
You're not going in for the test, are you, Red?
They're supposed to call me tomorrow, and they're going to make an appointment for me to go to the drive-through testing thing. So, they're going to do that at least.
Des, I'll keep my eyes open up here for one of those for you. If I find it, I'll message you. And if you haven't got it yet, I'll get it for you.
Well, Judy, you can send some our way.
No doubt.
But Walmart's got these biscuits in a bag. They're frozen, but they're called buttermilk.
Biscuits in a bag?
Yep. 20 of them to be precise.
Now I make a kick-ass gravy, sausage gravy. That'd be good on there.
Well, them biscuits are the closest thing to homemade that I've ever eat.
Are they called something Marie's?
No, they're Walmart biscuits. Are just buttermilk biscuits.
Sam.
Hey, Snowflake.
Hey, Des.
Hi guys.
And you get
Shaky here.
Wait a minute.
Oh
Dan's
God,
done you caused
Yeah.
Dan's to freeze, Shaky.
Shaky, you froze that Desiree there for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we even make our own buttermilk here.
Oh,
So
So
heck.
literally
you put
everything is from
butter
scratch.
and
Oh, wow.
milk into a bowl and stir it up.
No.
No, vinegar.
Yeah.
Can you use vinegar or lemon juice?
Huh?
I'm not very funny, am I?
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
I
Mainly
understand.
what we have is the dried buttermilk powder.
I'm starting to
Oh.
think I'm more a pain in the ass than I am funny.
No, you
You're
ain't.
not a pain in the ass. Did you see the picture I sent you in Messenger, Stevie?
Yeah, that's what I said. If I come across one up here, I'll get a hold of it. You haven't got one down there. If it's small like that, I'll get it and send it to you.
Yeah, it's about that
Yeah.
big.
I'll keep my eyes open up here.
Okay.
Did you see
I
that?
appreciate it.
Speaking of
Boys
pain in
went
the
got
ass,
that
is this
picture of-
from Billy?
Do we have to?
Sorry.
Has
Say
anyone
that
heard
again,
from Billy?
April.
I was wondering if Shaky seen the picture that the boys took of the little Bigfoot that was up in the tree sleeping.
Oh,
Oh.
He was a child, or it looked like, because he wasn't very big.
yeah.
Judy, I hope it works for you.
He was like a Bigfoot.
I
Little
think
Midget Bigfoot.
I think Anne Marie was asking about Billy, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotta.
Am I
Yeah,
right?
have you guys heard from
What
Billy?
did you ask?
What did
He's
you-
moved.
Have you
he's
heard
got his
from
house
Billy?
built.
He posted a video.
He was here last Wednesday with us.
Mhm.
He's actually putting videos out again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
and
just
Yeah,
came
Anne Marie.
in yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he put one out yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll go check it out. I saw the Commerce house arrived, and I haven't seen anything since then.
And
Yeah,
Judy,
he has a
I've
few
heard
out.
about Judy. I've heard about Mullen too. And it's supposed to be really, really, really good.
Hey, I just realized it's awful quiet in here. Where the hell is Michelle at?
She probably done fell asleep.
She's rolling in her pop.
Eating her Pop Tart.
It ain't time for her Pop Tarts yet.
She probably starts earlier.
She does hers at midnight.
She probably that's probably her second or third one.
Noah, you're awfully quiet in the room.
Who?
Back listening.
Noah,
Oh,
my
is he here?
bestie.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't see you,
around.
buddy. I must have got my medicine when you came out. I'm sorry. No, it's good to see you, brother. Hope everything's going good with you and your daughter. Hope you both are staying healthy, and I'll keep you in my prayers.
Exactly.
Yeah, Susan, when I talked to my doctor today on the video call, I asked her, I went,
Look.
I went, you're going to have to do the Q-tip test where you tickle my brain, ain't you? She goes, yeah.
I knew she was lurking.
Yep.
Go
Michelle,
ahead,
did you
where
run
she
them
is.
links?
Hey, Michelle.
She said that she's working on it, and then said, "Hold on, I'll post the link."
I'm gonna start calling her the Pop Tart lurker.
Boy. You know, we still never did do the Hollywood Square thing.
No, there's Noah. Damn it.
We
Hey, Noah, how
tried
you doing,
about
buddy?
it, but you never did it.
No.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure you're still here and you didn't sneak out without saying goodbye.
It's good to see you, man.
Weird.
You ain't touching my baby.
Always good to see you, Noah.
No, you not.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, just not that it really matters, but I used to have a '79 step side called Redneck Cadillac, 4-wheel drive. The guy I bought it from became a good friend of mine. He died after they had COVID,
Oh, shaky.
and his
I'm
wife
sorry.
is still in the hospital. And they got sons that are a little younger than me or close to my age, and I went and talked to one of them today, and it's pretty hard, but it's sad. His wife, once he gets out of the hospital, don't have a service for her. I just feel so bad for him.
Fall asleep too. Hello.
My sister has COVID. Her husband has COVID. Their daughter Leanne, she's got COVID. Her husband ended up getting COVID from a guy that he was working with. The guy found out was like, one Friday he found out that he had COVID.
Oh,
By the next Friday he was dead.
wish me all luck too, real quick. We'll change the subject, but tomorrow, Jackie and I go to doctors. I got 2 doctor's appointments Friday. After 10 years of being on disability, I have applied for a job, and I have a job interview Friday morning.
Well,
Awesome.
Yep.
So I'm trying to get off disability and get back in the workforce because I do feel a lot better. I'm not 460 pounds anymore. I'm down, 270 or whatever, and still losing. But I feel like I could do something now. I feel like I could actually earn a living again.
Yeah, you have lost
Nice.
weight, Shaky.
Disability is for people that really need it, and I'm not one to milk something if I don't need it. So, and I'm not saying it just to blow my head up or nothing like that. It's not like about that, but it's there for a reason. And once that reason is no longer in need, then you try to do what you do to get back to doing what you got to do.
Overseas account under a fake alias set up by his parents initially to avoid taxes.
Fall asleep, or fall asleep too. You may have a point there. That's a good possibility that they've done something like that.
Yeah, well, nothing would surprise me, especially with that kind of money.
Oh.
Oh, that was nice. He said, "You don't need to defend yourself, dude. We know." Oh my gosh, Noah, that's awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, that's awful.
Noah, how is Beth doing though? Is she getting any better, or if you don't have to talk about it? I didn't want to go into details. I just want to if she's doing better or how is she doing?
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Noah.
Yep.
Yeah, my sister Tress says she is 63. And the only thing it did was make her cough and stuff her nose up. That was it.
She's one of the lucky ones.
You're sad.
Yeah.
That woman, okay. Like I said, she's 63. She's never smoked in her life. She's never drank in her life. She is basically picture perfect healthy.
Good. Oh, good, Noah. Excellent.
Oh, that's awesome, Noah. She's getting married soon.
Oh, that's wonderful news, Noah.
That is.
Y'all will still be in my prayers, and I wish y'all the best, and I wish her the best. Awesome.
Yep.
I got a puppy dog here begging me for bacon.
Begging for bacon.
Bacon strips, give me bacon.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Don't say that word. My dog's over here going bananas.
Anne Marie, what? Bacon. She's gonna hate me.
Gosh,
Oh gosh, Roy's homestead beans. Ouch.
Yeah.
What's that? Wait a minute. I had found a different way to.
She just lifted her head for a minute and then laid back down.
Damn, Roy.
Oh gosh, Roy, that hurt.
Roy, I'll keep you in my prayers
Back
also. I
pain.
hope it gets better.
Yeah, it is.
Doctor, I'm going to tomorrow. I went there one time and they gave me
Oh,
12 shots in one time.
Ow.
Oh, crap,
back.
Roy.
What?
Oh.
Ooh.
Read what Roy just put up.
Oh, I know. I said that. Ouch.
That reminds me of a few months ago.
Noah, have you had
my.
the stuff? What is it? A catheter run to your heart yet? Because we know somebody who was having heart rate issues, and he's going to have a triple bypass.
And Des, I don't want to offend you, but would it bother anybody if I did say a prayer real quick for Roy and Noah?
No, go for it.
I just, I know.
No, you're not offending me. No.
Do you have a problem with that, Glenn or April?
No.
How many times we asked you?
Just make it your channel, brother. I just want them out of respect.
Just include me in it and Glenn.
And
our
neighbor Johnny.
Yeah, and our neighbor Johnny.
Yes, and don't forget me, please, because I just want to get this out of my chest.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight and we pray for those that are fighting illness and other issues in their life that we may not know about. Father, we pray for Noah, his daughter Beth. We pray for Roy for what he's going through. We pray for April. We pray for Glenn. We pray for Red. Father, there's so many people that need your blessing right now, need your grace. This whole world needs help, Father. And no matter what anybody believes or whatever, bring peace upon the earth. we're about love. We follow you in love, and we do love in each and every one of our neighbors. So, Father, please look over them, help them to get better, and help those that really are in need of your service. Through your beautiful Son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Yep.
And Judy Bond too.
Amen.
I'm sorry, Judy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
hoping
No
get
need to
over
thank me,
this.
Roy. No need to thank me. It's all for God. It's all for you, and it's in God's hands. It's just hope He hears it, and I'm sure He did.
Yep.
He hears everything.
Go have that test run seriously, because I think his heart rate would get down to like 30 beats, and he's got like 95% blockage. So
One artery's 95, two of them 75, and the fourth one they can't see till they get in and start doing the surgery Monday.
Wow.
No, I hope your oxygen level gets normal again.
And I'm still waiting to hear further. You're not a neurologist to make my appointment to find out, get my situation tested, find out if I got that crap or not.
well, you should have included your self, Shaky.
I never do.
Well,
It's not about me.
Well, you need
For
help
everybody
too.
else. And I haven't said anything publicly, but I'm going to be tested for Parkinson's.
Yeah,
You've been shaking?
It's getting worse.
We just hope you get help. That my uncle had it, and
I'm not worried. I mean, what am I going to do if I do have it? What's going to happen? Nothing's going to change. I'm going to keep going the way I'm going. Nothing's not going to cause any change in my life. I just deal with it every day.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what gets me. I'll be okay in the middle of the night. My head will go scratching, and so I'll go itching, and I'll reach up to scratch it, and I feel like I'm sending myself a Morse code or something because my hand will start jumping. It only happens at night. I don't know what's causing it.
Noah said his normal, but goes up to easily over 100.
Wow.
Yeah, my blood pressure today was 168/52. A few days ago, it was 151/76.
Okay, now you're going to have me check mine, because I have not checked mine in days. So nobody get me mad.
You want
I'll
to hear a
make
good
you
body
get
joke?
that on there. I know who to talk about, and we'll blow that thing plumb up. They'll think a bomb done went off.
Yeah, and then you'll get to see the peaceful snowflake cuss some more, right?
Hey, Des, check this out. I'm at the doctor's office. They're taking my blood pressure and my pulse. I said, now, how are you supposed to get an accurate read? She said, what do you mean? I said, every time I come here, a good-looking nurse got to be taking my blood pressure and my pulse, and it's supposed to be low? Come on. This is a setup. They just laugh at me.
okay, guys, Michelle is getting ready to this
She just
link
put the link
that
up.
she dropped. There's 2 shirts in there for Andy, and all the money is going to Andy and Peggy off of these shirt sales. And anybody in here that don't know, Andy's fighting cancer, and
Nope,
he's
bladder
had a
cancer.
stroke. Yep, and they're doing homesteading, and they're just having it really rough.
All
right.
Money.
Shirts.
Carolina Hill Country.
Hello,
Howdy.
Carolina Hill Country.
Hello, Carolina Hill.
You want to see my blood pressure?
In North
Is
Carolina.
here.
Yeah,
in
what
the
is it?
North Carolina. Where are you at? We're in North Carolina.
144.73. That's not bad.
No, that ain't bad at all. It's better than
Oh,
mine.
ain't
That's
bad.
actually pretty good.
Mine was worse than that the other day.
Yeah,
I'm lucky
worried
because
about mine.
I had it really bad one day.
Well, Glenn, I guess it was. Look who you live with.
It's one of you don't stay there all the time, but mine runs low.
I'm just kidding, April. I'm just kidding.
No, I started to say
Is it-
that's why mine's high all the time, and I'm on
Hey.
medicine, right?
Hey, I probably wouldn't have none if it wasn't for her.
No,
As
you
long as it
have
runs.
That might be too much information on that.
Well, what scares me is when I had my heart attack. My
Good
blood,
night.
No,
No,
you have a good
no,
night, and keep in touch.
my blood pressure
Carolina
was
says, long time no
166
see.
over 116.
Noah, you make sure you keep me up to date.
Asheville.
Asheboro in Randolph County. Randolph.
Well, that ain't the hill country. Asheboro down there at the bottom.
Damn, Glenn.
He'd argue with the stop sign.
Well,
Carolina,
it is. Asheville's up here in the mountain. Asheboro's down yonder where I used to go get gas.
You got gas.
Gas.
That's more like
Nah,
a shaky.
I married that. You know, it's called old gas tank.
I need to do this again because I was yelling at Noah.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to move during it.
I know. I'm 132 over 82 now. So hold on.
Is that the Uri Mountains?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Carolina
All
Hill Country. I know what it's like to be hilly. I'm up on top of a mountain in West Virginia. Trust me.
Well, we're down here in the foothills at a big old Blue Ridge. And we got hills down here, you know, just them little rolling hills, though, you know. We got a couple that's pretty bad, but, you know.
In the rolling hills of North Carolina, there's a little homestead we all know.
Roy says Carolina Hill Country will have to split the reward with all of us.
Yeah. I thought Shaky was getting on the roll there for us.
Yeah, I was.
I interrupted him.
I'm still working on it, too, but I'm working on it. I just got to find the right thing.
Have you got our song?
That's what he was just singing, part of it.
Okay.
And you just
She's natural blonde, isn't she?
Yeah.
Y'all, my back is killing me.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I know. It's
I'm
okay.
telling you, eating a biscuit and drinking cranberry juice afterwards made my eyes cross.
The Uris are an old man.
Y'all, I gotta get off of here.
Split the money.
All right, you said you're going, Anne Marie?
I gotta get off of here, guys.
Whoa, hell.
Yeah, because my friend Gail's live right now, so I'm gonna go jump on hers for a little bit and give her
Oh.
some support.
Tell Gail we all said hello.
Said hi.
Later.
Yeah, Ted Gale said hi.
Yeah, go in there and say lazy acres.
All right.
It's nice seeing you again.
Good night,
Okay.
hon. Good night.
All right, here's with my right arm.
What the hell? They're different on two arms?
Hey,
Yeah, it
That's
always
good.
is.
that's pretty close.
78, that's real good. Heart rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
145 over 69, so my 69 dropped from 73 with my left, but my upper went up by 1.
Uh-huh.
As long as they're close like that, it's okay. But if you ever get a big difference in them, it's a sign of a blood clot. Or
My doctor, high blood pressure. My doctor gave me high blood pressure pills. I have not taken them. I cut out a lot of my salt,
that
Oh,
helps a
that's all.
bunch.
Yep.
Well, the boys
and I don't do white bread except for the only time I have white bread is when I have an everything bagel.
Have you ever do you eat wheat bread and stuff?
I do 12 grain bread. The multi-grain, the 12 grain.
Good. I like that.
I know. What was that? Nathan's something. They got some. It's got all sorts of stuff in it.
I'm trying. My weakness is rice.
Oh,
I
I love
like
it. I love it with
Rice
yum
and
sauce.
Rice and everything bagels are my 2 weaknesses. I love my carbs.
I love
Mine-
rice with the yum
Mine's white
sauce. Or,
bread, potatoes, ice cream.
Potato
chili.
chip.
I switched my potatoes. To something you don't like, Glenn, which is
What?
sweet potatoes.
oh, I love that.
Nah.
Yeah, see, he doesn't like them. I have that with butter. I have that with butternut squash and acorn squash, and I roast them all in the oven.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
Nah.
Glenn.
No,
Sorry,
they have
Shaky.
I like
Bigfoot
fried squash.
Shaky.
That's good.
Hmm?
Carolina
Fried
Hill
squash.
Country may have a Bigfoot friend.
Really? I'd love to see it.
They're at the National Forest.
I've been researching Bigfoot for 40 years or so now.
Wow.
Right, I like fried zucchini. Take it and shred it, then take a towel and get get the juice out of it and fry it up with a little bit of butter, and then put Parmesan cheese in it and let it all melt together.
Oh yeah.
I've had
Hey,
2
Travis-
physical sightings and a whole bunch of other encounters.
Travis
Carolina.
So good.
used to eat zucchini. One year, my mom grew so much zucchini, she made zucchini bread, zucchini jelly. It's like
I want
she
somebody-
Hill
made
Country, if
with
you want
zucchini. He
to,
got
click
burnt
on that
out.
link there and you can come up here and tell us about your channel.
I guess you even wore a zucchini.
He said
I
there-
want somebody to send me zucchini bread and banana bread and pumpkin bread
Who
and
just made that? Oh, Gail
Yeah,
made it on
zucchini
her
bread.
show. Gail did it with Crazy Anna, didn't he? Did they make zucchini bread on there on a live?
I don't know.
know.
I think
I missed it. They did.
Yeah, I
Carolina's
can get you a
giving me some
recipe.
Oh no, don't give me a recipe. I can't, first of all, I can't stand in the kitchen and cook. And second of all, if I could, it wouldn't be that. It would be garbage, in the garbage can.
Hey,
I
hey,
hear you, Susan.
Glenn, I'm trying to do this off screen, but would you rather me turn the screen off? I mean, it's up to you. It's your channel.
It don't matter to me, Shaky.
I don't want to cause any issues for you.
Oh, I do think I
Carolina,
keep turning off my camera because one, I don't want people fussing because I'm smoking in my chest like it is.
I think it's only the fact of is you're not promoting it for the kids. I mean, it's just something you're doing while you're talking. I don't think there's an issue with that. But I did hear that they're taking down videos for what were they taking them down for now?
Vaping?
No. So, maybe it was something to do with the monster.
The
Because
virus.
yeah. Anybody that was anti-vax and talking about being anti-vax, they were taking them down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Carolina Hill Country says there are Bigfoot sightings in the Uri National Forest.
Oh yeah.
hey, Carolina Hill Country, you want to come up for a while?
Well, there was one down in
You can tell
Myrtle
us
Beach.
about your channel.
He said,
I
what
told you the
pages
story
does-
about that one.
Well,
You
look,
guys, I'm going to put you guys on mic off and camera, whatever, but I'm going to watch you on my phone when I go outside for a smoke. Since you guys are all smoking, I have to go outside.
alrighty.
Hey, we're all gonna jump off a cliff later. You coming with us?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm afraid of heights.
Hey, Glenn,
I'll
watch
fly,
your face.
but I won't go.
Glenn,
I won't go near an
watch
edge.
watch your face, Glenn. Hey, we're all voting for Trump next election. You gonna vote with us?
And that's the face you gotta watch out
there's
for.
your answer there.
Exactly.
Shaky.
You gotta watch out for something.
All right, y'all.
Face.
Give me a minute here.
Go ahead.
All right, Carolina
Stir the
Hill.
pot. I'm going to get your ass later.
I just that link right there from Lazy Acres. You click on it and you just follow the instructions. It'll tell you what to do to come in. You have to have your mic on and your camera on.
And you have to show your face on our channel.
Yep.
I restrained earlier from saying, "What are you going to do, though, Trump?"
And Glenn, I'm sorry about that on your channel with the politics, but I just had to see her face when I said that.
Oh, it's
Well,
all
that's what
right.
I was talking about when I said I'd
No.
make her blood pressure go out the roof by mentioning one name.
I love Des. I really do. Boy, I can get her fired up.
Yeah, it don't take much, especially her against all of us.
Oh,
We just love her though.
yep.
Yeah, we do.
Have
That's
y'all been
what we
watching
call
my
it.
other channel, Glenn? Have y'all been watching my other channel?
I've seen some videos on it.
I
'Cause,
think I've watched one or two videos. that
Will
popped
and
up
I've
on-
started doing Will and I are going to start doing a Sunday thing because I'm a Christian. I consider myself Christian. He's agnostic, and we're talking about what we believe and don't believe and why. And if somebody like atheist wants to come on and explain their point, it's fine because it's all respectable discussion, and it shows that you can come together and talk about something without hating each other and still loving and caring for each other. You know what I mean? Don't let something divide you.
That's
You know,
right.
even though you got a
Well,
different. And that's
I'm
the
a
whole purpose
staunch
of it.
Republican. Des is a staunch Democrat.
I'm
But
independent.
we respect each other's feelings.
I'm
We'll
independent.
tease each other, but it's not out of malice. It's
I joke a lot, so I just like
lot
to
of
mess
fun.
with people.
That's me. I'm just full of mud.
Yeah, I like to just mess with people. You know,
Yep.
we're all entitled to our opinions. We have the First Amendment right to say how we feel about what, you know, and it's just we've lost respect. You know, we've lost respect for each other, and it's sad. We need to start respecting each other again, and before it's too late. We got family members we're not talking to, and it's sad, you know, because what happens if they die? You'll never get to talk to them again, you know, per se, and or you
Yep.
know, so you want to be.
Dad said she's
You know.
watching you.
I know
She's
she is.
watching an ad.
Oh, well, I just saying I am here watching, and I didn't go no further.
Well, the way I say it, Des and I may
Well,
not,
thank you,
may
Des.
not agree political wise, but I'll be daggone if I won't stand up and support her right to believe the way
I will
she
too.
wants.
I will
Yeah.
too. And I'll do anything in the world for her. If she
Yep.
needed help, I'd help her today, tomorrow, whatever. I'd do anything in the world for her.
Yep.
And,
Now,
and
I
each,
might
each
need
and every
some
one of you,
help.
y'all my family.
I might need
Oh,
some help standing up, but I would stand up to do it.
Michelle said, "Love that."
we'll stick a
stuff, like,
firecracker under your wheelchair.
That'd give me a stand up.
Hey, we'll put the FedEx man in a Speedo and let him run across your yard. Let you run after him, chase him down.
Oh,
with you.
she'd burn the back tires of that wheelchair off, taking off
What
Adrian.
you talking about? She'd stand up and run.
Look, she does spit her drink all over the computer.
She did.
Just about.
She'd be worse than a hound dog. That tongue hanging out, just running as hard as she could.
Yep.
With
Well,
her hair flopping in the wind.
I wonder if Carolina Hill Country ever found it. They ain't made no other comment.
They may be getting ready, Glenn. Some people
Yeah.
ain't always.
Well, I'm
close.
just saying
Not
if they
expected to.
Yep.
Damn it.
Cooper ain't got no more bacon.
I mean,
You're
if
mean.
we wasn't on live, what would you be doing?
What?
Around in your
You're mean.
underwear.
That poor puppy wants some bacon. You ate it all.
No, I shared some of my bacon with him. I shared some with him. I shared some with our cat.
And what about the FedEx man? So you get some bacon too?
No, screw him. He didn't stop by here today.
In other words, sound like she said he's gonna have to go eat at the Y.
She might have
Oh,
been fanning too much.
what?
and
Why?
she got sick. You know why he's talking about. Why red? Red why?
Yeah, he can go and discuss all that with
I'm gonna
his
tell you
wife.
something. This just went south in 2.3 seconds. It went down.
Wasn't
And
you
it's all
talking
Red's
about
fault.
FedEx?
The heck it is. It's your fault.
Trying, but I'm so Carolina Hill Country. I understand. I'm slow too.
Yep.
Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. I was
tickling you.
I was behaving myself, but you just had to push that one button to try to get me to misbehave, didn't you? It's your fault.
I'm a little angel.
Right.
With your halo, right?
He didn't say who's angel.
That's true. That is very true.
That's it. Red,
Yeah,
when you was doing that,
about choked on my cranberry juice when Shaky said what he did earlier.
Susan, dang, you are going to
drown
Drown.
her. Shaky.
You know what I'm glad of, though? I'm glad that Des let me know I'm number one in her life.
Yeah, she said he pushes mine, as you can tell by my trash mouth comes out.
But that's
thought
what I
it was
love
her.
about Des. She's a peaceful snowflake, but that woman can have a mouth on her, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And
But I thought it was
she's
her-
Hispanic, right? She's got Hispanic blood in her. So I'm sure she can get feisty.
I thought it was her trashy finger, though.
Oh, I can
Oh,
guarantee you can put her opinion out in a heartbeat.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
seen it
y'all
one
must have
night.
missed what she said earlier about kicking some, you know what?
You know, I don't get mad easy. I really don't. I'm like I don't get mad easy. I joke a lot, but every once in a while somebody will do something that just clicks my little switch, and boy,
It's not the MCA.
you know that, Red, don't you?
I think
Upper
you meant
Rocks Live.
MCA.
I think we were both triggered that
Oh,
night.
okay.
That's the one night that I swear I thought this paralyzed woman was going to stand up out of her wheelchair.
Susan said he's going to get some sunny side up eggs.
No, that's me when I fall backwards in my wheelchair.
That's what she's talking
Why
about.
did I just say
I
that?
think that's what she's talking about.
Yep. I think she's talking about Red getting drowned.
No, that's me when I fall backwards. And
Well,
I'm
since you
okay.
died,
That's what she's talking
Why
about.
did I just say
I
that?
think that's what she's talking about.
Okay.
Dad's got her phone and the computer both on.
Hold on. Okay, now it's off.
Yeah, we was all sitting here like,
What's going on?
Yep, I had to come in and turn you guys back on so I didn't miss anything.
Judy said, watch out, lightning around shaky.
I felt like I was in a twilight zone there for a bit.
Shaky knows
Whoa.
when I cuss at him, I'm teasing because
what's
if
any
I wasn't
difference than
teasing,
now or then? You're always in the twilight
I
zone, Red.
understand, Roy.
Yeah, man, I know. We
He's
mess
right.
with each other. Look, there's your sister.
What?
And it's just picking
Oh,
and
I forgot.
whatnot.
Sorry, I lied.
Y'all missed something.
What?
That won't never happen.
What?
Repeat it to them.
I didn't say nothing.
Say what I mean.
What? When she said I'm sorry?
No.
That's the only thing I heard.
I
No,
just
she
left the
didn't
Y
say
off
she was
paper.
sorry.
I'm
Roy left a mark up there about or MCA, and April was asking me, and I said it probably was the YMCA, and he said that she was behind, and she looked at me and said, or he told her down there he left the Y off, and she looked at me and said, "You was right."
I didn't tell him he was right.
Yeah, Shaky. Y'all
We can go back. We can go back.
I missed it. I can't back anybody up.
That's because he's lying.
It's on the video.
You
If I
was
knew how to go
lying.
back and replay it, I would.
I do. Hold on a minute. I can do it. Hold on a minute.
All righty.
Hold on one second. Let's
I
see
wouldn't
here.
say nothing like that. Devil would get me for lying.
I about fell out of the chair. They know it. I heard it.
Let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna leave the sound on. Let me turn it off while the thing's playing, and we'll hear it. We'll hear what she said.
No loofahs.
It's all
Let me
yours.
see where
fault,
about it
Shaky
be.
and Red.
Let me see where it would be. It'd be right up in here somewhere.
Yeah, it wasn't too far back. Or
What
All right, let's go
about
about-
Fruity Pebbles?
Hold on, man. Let's go 3 minutes back. Hold on, man. Let me.
What time is it? Okay.
Hey,
I have 45 more minutes of fun time.
Hi, Hat Creek.
Hi, Hat Creek Homestead.
When you see my eyeballs about pop out of my head, you know that's when she said it. I about
Came
fell
on,
out
here
of
you go.
chair.
He's making it up.
I ain't done it.
Yeah, you are.
No, it's past that.
It should have been right along there about where Roy put in there. It should be around the 10-15 mark.
Okay, hold on.
16, 17, somewhere's in there probably.
All right, hold on.
Michelle, that doesn't sound right.
Glenn, my loofah's getting quite long.
You have to take that up.
Red, did your brain just go where my brain just went?
Yes.
No, mine's on.
I
Yes.
gotta show y'all something.
Hold on.
Oh
I
God!
got
I'll
it.
take your loofah.
Hold on, man. I got it muted again. But let me see if I can find it and I'll play it. I'm trying to see if I can get in here to this spot.
Hat Creek Homestead, if you've been in before, there ain't no telling because I can't remember it all that's happened tonight.
All right,
Hey,
before this,
I have a favor. I have a favor from y'all.
Okay.
What?
My dad's coming into town November 11th, Veterans Day, and I won't see him until my birthday, the 12th. We're doing a birthday / Thanksgiving, and then he's leaving the day after, that morning. So I want to go live with y'all the day after my birthday.
right there. Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
No.
You didn't hear it? Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
You have to have the mic on or something so we can hear it.
Shh. Here we go.
You're hearing it, we're not.
Here you go. Right here. You're right.
No, it's not
got-
We
there.
didn't hear it because you have your headphones on, so we don't hear anything. Only you hear it.
with them.
Glenn,
Yeah.
Glenn, it's there. It's there.
I know it's there.
It's there.
Hot Creek, you're just missing us teas, Shaky.
I want to show y'all something after the loofah thing. Here, hold that up there. This is what Michelle sent Glenn the next morning, titled "How's It Hanging?"
Oh my Lord!
She wasn't taking back what I said.
No.
They're talking about Michelle's loofahs.
But gutter braids are happening around here.
Oh.
Well, look at here. Look at here. Howdy, buddy.
Hello.
Hello.
You got it figured out.
No,
Yeah, you do. You here?
it's my first time live streaming, so I don't know if my mic is working. Can y'all hear me okay?
It's working. We can hear you fine.
Okay, good.
You doing good.
I can't read your name. I'm straining to read your name.
Is it Brian?
B-Y-R-O-N.
No, Baron.
Byron.
Byron.
Sorry,
Byron.
I'm gonna put you in a wheel and make you go round and round.
Oh no. Oh no, Michelle, I did not miss that conversation about the loofah. Because I even asked you if it was soft or if it was okay, I ain't going there.
All thing I can tell you on this live stream, I ain't no telling what the topic might be from 1 second to the next.
Yeah, I see that. I'm getting feedback. I'm getting feedback though.
Did you turn your YouTube off?
Yeah. If you came in on StreamYard, did you turn your YouTube off?
No.
You need to turn
Mute your YouTube.
Yep. Welcome.
We can take the simplest thing and twist it in so many ways it looks like a pretzel by the time we finish.
Now it's always fun when I watch y'all. I don't always come in here, but it's always fun.
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
One night they all broke me. Now that's very hard to do, to break me. I'll be daggone if they didn't do it that night.
Are you doing videos too, or?
Yeah, I'm doing videos. I'm relatively new though. I came in like January, started doing videos, and I took 2 or 3 months off. You know, not really serious about it. Me and my wife and kids, and yeah, but we do videos, and we put up about once a week, and you know, just piddling around a little bit, trying it out. I'm a rookie.
Yeah.
Well,
where are you from?
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, North Carolina. Well, I don't know where everybody here. I know Lazy Acres are, you know, up there in the foothills, but I don't know about everybody else. But we're in the middle of the state, in Randolph County, and it's called the Uari Mountains and Uari National Forest. And it's actually some old hills, mountains. You wouldn't think it because it's the Piedmont flat part of the state, you know, but it's hilly around here because of old mountains.
I love
You're on
your
13
accent.
acres on 134. Is that you?
I love your accent. And
Okay.
Red, Roy,
Quit
yes,
flirting.
I am already
Quit
twisted.
flirting. He does not work for FedEx. Can't take her anywhere.
There's Byron's link to his channel, you guys.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Get out.
You're welcome. And I subscribed, so you got another one.
Oh yes, thank you. That makes me about 200 and something, so I'm kind of on the low.
244.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
that's all right. We'll
Hey,
get you up there.
Yeah.
You're doing good for just starting out,
Yeah.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
more.
Shoot, I got 33 people and I don't have one video.
I got 85. That's all
That's
I
pretty
got.
good.
Desiree gets around. Everybody knows her.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't get around that well. Now, come on.
It's one of hers ain't on up there about 100.
I ain't touching it, Desiree. Don't worry, I ain't going there.
I went there and I had to stop it.
I did too.
I
That's
ain't never.
why I'm trying to keep my mouth shut.
Desiree is actually real good friends with some big channels.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I'm
you
not
have a
mods
beautiful
them. I'm
family,
just friends
Byron.
with them.
Byron, is that
I'm
your family in the
friendly with
picture?
them.
Yeah, that's my family in the picture.
Oh, beautiful family, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And I'm now subscribed and the bell is rung.
Hey, I appreciate that. That helps, y'all. Yeah, and I'll look at y'all's channel. I'm been subscribed to Lazy Acres for quite a while, but I'll check everybody else out as well.
Oh, you have a beautiful family.
I know it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kids.
But
Yeah.
that's one good thing about doing videos is being able to document your kids
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, they'll always be there as long as the internet.
That's right. Yeah, they love going back and looking. They love doing the videos and looking back at it, and it's been good. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Well,
Can
tell
you
us a little
tell
bit
us
about
something
your channel there.
That's
Our
what
cha-
I was going to say. I was going to ask him about his family. Could he tell us something about his family?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm married. I actually have 5 kids, but 2 of them are older, so they're moved out of the house. My son's in the military, and my daughter's married to a gentleman in the military. And then we 3 youngest, as you can see, they're our youngest, and we lived in here on 13 acres, like I said, in the Uari Mountains down near Asheboro in Randolph County. And yeah, we just bought these 13 acres. We want to try to raise some of our own food, and we're learning a lot from other channels, and we just really enjoy it. I mean, it's hard to find time to do these things.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
He froze.
up on us.
He froze.
Hell.
Man, it wasn't me.
Up there, he's back. Welcome back. It happens a lot.
We can't hear you.
Hot
I don't
Creek.
know if your mic accidentally went off or what, but we heard half of what you said.
Oh, he froze there for a minute.
And what about now?
Yeah,
You're back
You
there.
gotcha.
Hey, real quick, Hot Creek Homestead just subbed, and
I did too.
Aza R just subbed. Yep, good.
You're at 250 now.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah,
You
I
just
check out
gained
their
7.
channels. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Will it show up?
Let
Will
me
it
go.
show up who's subscribed so I can go check
Not all
their
the
No,
channels
it
out?
just shows
No.
the numbers going up.
See, like I said, I'm relatively new to YouTube. Yeah.
Well, there's a place in there where you can go in and look, and it'll show you part of them.
Yeah.
They have to have it turned on to where it can be public.
Aza R.
Yeah, I do like his accent.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
Aza
have
R
an accent personally.
You don't? What would you say? You don't?
I don't know. I like your accent.
Oh,
but I don't-
thank
No, you have an accent.
I don't think I got one.
You do.
Yeah.
I ain't got one either.
Well, now
Oh, bullshit.
you do know that they're having a YouTube meetup in Mayberry, North Carolina this month, don't you?
Yeah, I heard some. I know there's the Mayberry Days, or what is it? So it's a YouTube meetup.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah,
Brenda.
14th through the 17th or
Yeah.
13th.
Well, actually, it starts next week. It's going to be some stuff going on next week as a lot of the RVers comes in. It's originally, I reckon, started as an RV thing.
Okay.
But a lot of the local homesteaders has got to going over there on the weekend, and I think there's supposed to be about 20, 30 some of us homesteaders going over this week or the next weekend.
Okay. Yeah, that's neat. Is it so it's like it's just a small get together. So it's not like a big
Yeah.
festival. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
That's
they
kind of
sound
good.
like
Then you
it's-
can network yourself.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
252 now.
Hi,
awesome.
Brenda.
yeah, I got him.
Oh,
Brenda
Ace-
just came in.
everybody at it. Go
Aza
ahead.
R is in here, and they're from the UK, and they say these accents are so hard for me. You ought to come up and talk to us too.
Yes.
I
I'll
love
drop
to
a
hear.
link.
I love to hear those. But did you want to finish your story about your channel?
Yeah, I don't know how much you heard when I cut out, but I was just
Around
telling.
the 13
You've got
days.
3 youngins.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
of the
5,
service.
but 3 who are home right now. Yeah. Who still live at home. Yep. So yeah, we, like I said, we just like trying to grow our own food and then just, meeting other people and learning from other channels and networking, and it's fun. We just like playing around. The kids love doing it and watching it. And so again, we're new to it, but we definitely enjoy it.
Well, see, that's what I love about your channel too, is you're teaching your young daughters how to grow their own food. They will understand that.
Yeah.
They'll get that education. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. So that was the plan.
Were you military too?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yes,
Yeah.
And your son
thank
and your
you.
son-in-law. Thank you all very much for your service
Yeah.
and fighting for our freedoms.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, I wondered if he was in the military because he looks military. I'm a military brat.
Oh,
And
So am I.
and you can like generally look at someone and go, they were military. You know, it's just they got that look about them. My dad was in Vietnam and the Korean War.
wow.
He retired after I think like 26 years.
Yeah. Wow.
The man is 87 years old. He, as an adult, he retired from 2 different jobs. Retired from the hospital and retired from the military. Very proud of him. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, definitely appreciate his service as well. Definitely.
What branch were you in?
Navy.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was a master at arms, which military police. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
my cousin,
Oh, wow.
my cousin, my uncle were Navy. My dad, my stepdad were Army, and who was the other? My brother's the Air Force.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was Air Force. My brother was in the Marine. Yes, he was the typical jarhead. Still is.
That is right about the S word.
My brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law, was in the Army. My ex-husband was also in the Army. So yeah.
So where's everybody else from? Like I know Lazy Acres, where they're from. I don't know where everybody else is from.
I'll let you all tell where you're from, and then I'll tell my story after.
Besides the New Jersey accent.
That's gonna be a long story.
No.
It's 10:31 here.
All right, that gives me 30. That gives me 29 minutes to tell my story. Go ahead.
Oh no! Somebody, the lady from or the person from UK was asking what time it was here.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I'm from Virginia. Stakey's from lives in West Virginia.
Yeah, he said that a while ago. Okay, I got you.
Well,
and Glenn and April, of course, is from North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm an Army brat, so my parents met when my dad was stationed over in Gelnhausen in Germany. So she's German, my dad's Spaniard. They had me in Miami, well, it's right outside Miami in Hialeah, and then we went up to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, where I got baptized. Then down to Fort Benning, where he did paratrooping and infantry. That was his 2 jobs, and then my dad went to Vietnam, came back. We went down to St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and I lived there for 6 years. Then up to Massachusetts for 36 years. Annapolis, Maryland for 2 years, and I've been down in Florida for 11 years, and I went out.
See, all over the place.
Yeah,
Roy,
Army brat.
What is your name? So I can call you by your name instead of your channel name.
Byron.
Oh, me? Yeah, Byron. Mm-hmm.
All right. Roy wants to know if you can see the comments.
Wants to know what now for me? What?
Do you see the comments on the
No.
do you have, yeah, he's on StreamYard.
Okay, I got him. I just saw him. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot telling you about their military families.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was not seeing that. That's awesome.
Yep. Poor Brenda lives in Missouri. Almost did it again.
Why is Brenda up here?
Oh no, we put the link up for you.
What's wrong with you, Brenda?
So I can look back. I can look back at the comments maybe and see who visits my channel and stuff like that. Maybe can you do that? Yeah. Okay.
You sure can.
That's cool.
Because there was a good. I got you.
Yep.
Oh, Judy, I'm sorry about that.
And I'll have to wait till after we get off here before I can go in and do anything.
Yeah.
My godfather Judy died in Vietnam. He's on the Vietnam wall, the memorial.
My dad still has night terrors about the Vietnam War.
Yeah, my dad does he goes through the PTSD, and he's been he's 81. He goes to therapy outside of his sailing race boats in Italy. He's in therapy for Vietnam as well.
My uncle Bill, my uncle, you couldn't talk about Vietnam to him. He would just he would freak. And then there was another guy that lived near me, and he hang out the same bar, same thing. You couldn't talk to it about him, or he would start crying. And then there was another guy. He never sat down at the bar. And one day I asked him, "How come you never sit down?" He says, "I was a nom. I don't never sit down at a bar." I was like, "Okay, no more."
Yeah.
Wait, see anything?
Yeah, my mom and dad has a dog. She's a blue heeler. And when my dad is asleep and he's starting to, go into one of his night chairs, she'll jump up and jar the mattress to wake him, and she'll keep doing that until she wakes him up. She was never taught to do that.
It's 3:30 and you
Hey, Brenda, welcome to the panel.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. There she is.
Welcome to the piano.
Piano.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Is that
my
Boston
goodness.
accent? I'm sorry.
Oh, frig you.
Now, you know what? Now I know why Shaky has no hair and why he couldn't hear. Because it's growing out of his ears instead of on his head.
What'd you say, Rand? I wasn't listening.
Thunder.
Oh,
no, thunder.
Yes,
Byron, just unplug your ears sometimes because it gets a little too frisky and wild in here.
We will pick on each other like crazy.
I see over here in the comments, like I said.
That means we all love each other when we pick on each other.
Yeah, like family. I see a lot of people in the comments, like I said, serving or having family who's serving. So I definitely appreciate all that too. Thanks everybody for your shout out to me.
And that's you coming up here on the panel with us tonight. That's actually how we got to feeling more comfortable about going live.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's
well,
the
actually,
easiest.
me.
Good night, Roy.
You can come up here, go up on any other ones.
Exactly.
Good night, Roy. Have a good night.
After the first one, I was hooked.
Night, Roy.
Not Roy.
No problem, Paula.
And it'll help you get your hours because a lot of times you'll get your subs before you get your hours.
Yeah.
And if we had known that we could have went live before we hit the 1,000 mark, we'd have went live a lot earlier.
Oh, okay.
But
And say what is you got to have 100 to go live on your phone.
Yep.
You can go live on a computer, but you got to have at least 100 subs to go live on.
No, 1,000.
1,000 on the computer.
On a phone. No, you can go live on your computer anytime you want, but you can't go live on a phone without 1,000.
There you go. That might
I thought it was 100.
That's why we went.
100 you can get you custom
URL.
Yeah.
I got to keep them straight, Byron. They just old folks. You got to work with them.
Exactly.
I'm slow myself. I'm slow.
A bunch of old people on this panel.
It just gets worse.
Okay, Mr. Half a Century.
Yeah, you ain't but 10 behind me.
I'll trade y'all.
You're only 7 and I don't know how many, 10 months behind me. So,
yeah, I've watched.
I'm only 35 years old.
Hey, I'm 21.
Yeah, and there's lightning coming through your back window.
Susan's lightning.
I know.
Wait a minute. Byron, what were you going to say?
No, I'm
He's
29.
39 with a 29-year-old son.
I would say I've watched a lot of live streams. I've watched a lot of Lazy Acres here and other ones too. And I comment from time to time, but I've never been on one. So yeah, I'm definitely slow, Mr. Freeze myself.
Well, we appreciate.
I tell you what, sometimes we have 5-hour talks, and Lordy mercy.
Yeah, they do it on nights that I have to be at the cottage the next morning because I take care of the phones at my cousin's cottage. She's a midwife. So they do it the night that I have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you got to do it like on a Friday or a Saturday night, so I can join in all the fun and have a beer with y'all.
Well, I created a monster.
Yeah.
I never saw a drink till that night.
Well, do you know any of that big dairy down there in Asheboro?
Which one? There's a few down here. I'm not sure.
Right. I think, wasn't it? Yeah, Wright's Dairy.
Wright's Dairy. I'm not sure. There's a few down here though. There are a few.
What
I
was
used
that
to go down
Mary?
there and buy calves down there. Now
Okay.
Nashville.
Yeah. And we just raised pigs for the first time, just processed them not too long ago.
Cool.
Had them processed up in Walnut Cove, actually, at that processor. But we did raise them first time we done that. And so we're trying to little by little get our feet wet in this thing, you know.
Did you make enough to last you a while? If you don't, I've got a few down here I could sell.
Yeah, we got over 300 pounds of meat. We had two hogs, and we're gonna get some more in the spring. I don't know, you know. Yeah, if you got any hookups, we looking for the spring.
You know, we never butchered up.
I put one in the freezer about a year ago.
Yeah.
And had him all ground in sausage, and it was over 700 pounds of sausage.
That's how
Wow.
big we used to butcher our hogs with about 500, 700 pounds. We butcher them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do them when they're that big, I mean, a lot of times the pork chops or something like that can be a little tough. But if you're going to do it all in sausage, don't make no difference.
Yeah, you're right. Makes sense.
I don't want that much sausage in the house.
I love sausage.
Oh, we got.
Yeah, so does my husband.
Bacon's my
Really?
favorite, but I love sausage.
You don't say.
I've got one freezer
Glenn, is she
packed
telling the
full of sausage.
truth?
What?
Shaky, you shame on you. Glenn
He's
said what?
freaking up.
He said, was I telling the truth? Turn this on so they can see your face, so they just know how you're looking at me.
Hey, can you give me some more time, please?
What?
He don't understand, Shaky. You're
I asked Glenn. I asked you, did she really like sausage?
What? I guess according to what you kind of want to talk about now.
Link.
Oh man, Asa, I hadn't heard that. Said, did you see Brian Laundrie's dad lean over to listen for something in the dirt?
Judy, I wish I was going on 29 from 57. No, I'm going to 100. I'm going to 107.
I heard somebody say something about it, but I didn't see it.
I've been 29 for a few decades now.
I worked hard for my gray hair. I'm not going down to 29.
Exactly. If I was to say I was 29, they'd have to just say liar.
Now, if I can go back to 24 at my best time of my life, then I'll be all set.
Yeah.
Hey, April, read what I just put down there.
I was in my 30s.
I'd settle for the 40s right now.
Red put in here,
Oh,
our
Lord.
chicken coop was named because we wanted it to be as secure as Fort Knox. We named it Fort Cuckoos.
Uh-oh.
Cox, Fort Cox, not COX either. Greg, you got
Nick was
issues.
discovering that? I'm a military brat. Of
No.
course I got issues.
No. I've been trying to be nice about it, but I think it's time somebody to talk with you. Time for intervention.
I don't know who Judy is, Judy Bond, but it sounds like she's got contacts all over the state, and she's mentioned about the zoo, because the zoo here, the North Carolina Zoo, is here in Asheboro also.
Yep.
Now I can hear you. I got
Alright,
two
yeah.
headphones in.
Says, hello, where's Brian? I don't know. We're hoping somebody will find him.
Uh-huh.
We just want the reward money.
Hey, Jan.
Well, we want him found so he can be
Oh.
dealt with, but we want the reward money.
Yeah, I'm actually in law enforcement as well, so yeah, it'd be great to get that guy found, you know.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I wasn't doing nothing illegal.
I know. Hey, you don't worry about that.
I know they have to, keep a lot of stuff from the public about stuff that they know, but I don't think I've ever seen a case that's as bizarre with him coming home without her lawyering up before she's even reported missing and then won't say nothing to nobody, and then they go camping.
Hat Creek said.
I want to know what he was thinking when he came home like that.
11th annual anniversary and his 30th birthday, or their
The-
30th birthday.
Brother, I'm gonna comment on that.
Hey,
How do
You
Steve.
can take it for whatever it's worth. The only
Oh, there he goes. The only, and he freezes.
No doubt.
reason I
Hey, Stevie
I can see
Outdoorsman.
am I still
Well, he's
frozen?
frozen.
No, you're back.
You're back. You're back.
Oh, no, the only thing I can see is they got pulled over by the police. The police knew that there was an issue between the two. If they got into another issue and he did something that accidentally killed her, and even though they said it's homicide, it could have been accidental. He accidentally did it. Now that the police know they had an issue where they were fighting, that he just got really scared and hauled ass. He just,
But he came home like
afraid he's going to be
by
convicted of something.
himself. Did he not think
Yeah.
that people
Oh, I
would
know.
be suspicious of that?
Maybe he's just not
But
thinking
I
right.
mean,
Maybe he's got
that's
mental issues. We don't know.
Hi, Erica.
Hello,
Hi, Simply
Erica.
Jan.
Oh, he definitely got some
Oh my
mental
gosh!
issues.
Hi, Erica.
Hi, Erica.
And like I said, that's the only thing I can come up with. And I may be way far off base on it, but I mean that's the only thing I can come up with. But be a man. And at least stand trial. Do what you got to do to prove if you're innocent. Prove you're innocent. If you're not, you're not. Just be a man about it.
I just don't see how anybody can claim to love somebody enough to marry them and be with somebody for 2 years and then just act the way he acted. I mean, that bothers me.
You know that old saying?
People
love
trapped
you to death.
Yeah.
That's
Lord. Not a good way.
No, but some people.
Maybe she was scared to leave him. Maybe she was scared to leave him. Maybe he threatened us. If you ever leave me,
if you watch
the
videos where they got pulled over, you can tell she was scared and she was lying and making up stuff to keep him from being mad at her.
Sadly, I think that's what it was. She was in fear. She was really in fear.
Okay, I have a quick question for you, StreamYard folks here. How do I change my name?
Not a clue.
Go
The
on
3
the name
dots
and change it.
Yeah, there should
If I want
be.
See the 3 dots on your picture down the bottom?
No.
Down on your picture in the basement. You should have a picture down below you in the basement.
It should say.
I don't see a basement.
It's right next to "You're in the Show." If you scroll down.
Are you on a laptop?
No, I'm on my tablet.
Oh, well, that may be.
You want your name changed
That might be different.
Yeah, we can change it, Diaz. If
Glenn can do it.
Why you want it?
Send it to text it to him if you don't want us to know until they change it.
That's
Something to do with a woodpecker and a peaceful snowflake. I'm typing away over here.
My temperature is shot up to 99.1.
Red.
That's not good. You didn't call me neither. Tell me what the doctor said.
I laid down and took a nap. I didn't wake up till just about time to get on.
You're right, Michelle. If you're with somebody abusive, it really is hard for you to say anything because you're afraid it'll get worse.
Eric said it's 4:46 a.m. About to get up to go to
Yes,
work.
but you know what? I have news for women in situations like that. I grew up with a father who was like that.
My mother's like that.
Took a many a beating to keep him from beating my mother and my younger siblings. But at 12 years old, I stood toe to toe with that man and told him, "Go ahead and beat me to death. It's the last time you'll ever touch me." And you know what? He stood there and looked at me and then turned around and walked off and never touched me again.
Well,
Desiree, did you see what Michelle said?
The snowflake pepper.
Oh my god. Okay, I had to take my headphones out, otherwise you'd hear me snorting. Oh my gosh.
Byron, coming in this channel is like coming into a sane asylum.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
I
fun.
was watching a little bit before.
It's free entertainment. Let me tell you.
It is. It is. It's fun. It's always been fun. Yeah.
Hey, Simply Jan, I may not be able to be at that. Things don't improve. I may not be able to be at that meetup. I was really looking forward to it.
I hear you.
You approve. Only the good die young. Your old bad ass will be around forever.
The Lace Acres, is that a green screen, y'all, behind y'all? Or is that just like what is that what it is? Y'all
Green
fancy.
screen.
That's fancy right there.
I
You can see
know.
him.
You
No,
want to know how much it costed us? You want to know how
they
much
needed they need
How
the
much?
fancy home behind them.
$15, and that's
I've got about $25 in it, probably, but between the fees.
Mine was $6.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I made mine from scratch.
So did I.
Michelle, I've stood up to a lot of men in my years, and well, I don't think I've ever met you in person, but I'm a very short person, okay?
There you go, Dez.
Well, Jan,
All
I mean,
right.
I'll find out tomorrow. They're making me an appointment to go in and get tested for COVID.
It fits.
You know, but I'll find out tomorrow if I got COVID, then I'm gonna be in quarantine for 15 days.
Hat Creek.
Hat Creek, it's Mayberry meetup here in North Carolina. Not this weekend, but next weekend. It's a little YouTube meetup.
In case anybody doesn't have this Byron's channel, here's the link again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dez.
You're welcome.
Yes, beautiful
Yes,
family.
thank you.
There's
Really
her
does
command
have a
center.
Beautiful family.
She got it going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 monitors and then my tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep up with you all, you know?
Yeah.
You need to work for 911.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'd be bawling all the time.
How to change
I'd be running out the door to beat up on people.
I'd be
actually
crying.
see that. I can really see that.
Let me tell you something. When you're and being a paramedic myself and my wife being a 16-year paramedic, when you sit in the back of an ambulance, you have a little kid look at you and ask you, why does my mom or daddy beat me? You have to take every ounce of energy you have to stop from going out there and knocking the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
just get cold
No
chills
doubt.
all over me.
And I'm telling you, it's a hard thing to fight.
Shaky.
It's a very hard thing to fight. I have begged my husband before to pull over on the side of the road in the pouring rain because this little kid was running up the side of the road crying and screaming bloody murder. And this man and this teenage boy was running after this kid. And I was like, stop the car. And he's like, I can't do that. And I said, just let me out. He said, we can't stop. We've got our own kids in the back seat to think about. And I said, just stop and let me out. And he wouldn't do it. I could literally feel the terror in that little boy's
That makes me
face.
so mad.
Yep.
Who did you say was trying to figure out Judy?
Yeah, I can't be around people like that because I literally go off the deep end and would probably kill somebody over it. And I'm the same way with elderly people. I can't handle it.
Elder abuse and child abuse? Mm-mm.
Can some of y'all tell Judy how you go back in and change your name on YouTube?
In YouTube itself?
Yeah,
I think that's.
Oh, there you are. Y'all disappeared
It's
for a
under your
minute, for a
settings.
second.
And if you need to, just Google it or go on YouTube and they'll give you a step-by-step thing to do it by.
I don't remember how I did it to begin
Yeah,
with.
I just did mine the other day.
Yeah.
You got to go into your settings and it says change name and you can change your name and it's not hard to do.
Yes, Byron, you need to go to Ridge Life. Are you a member of his channel?
Yeah.
I've been on his channel a few times. I'm familiar. I imagine I'm subscribed, but it's not consistent. But I have been on a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go on a Tuesday night because that's when they do a watch and grow channel night.
Okay.
And then he puts out, like, he watches your channel and then he puts it out for others to see and promotes your channel, like little snippets, as well as other channels that might interest you.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll try that. Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
you're welcome. He's a great guy too.
Cog Hill
He does
Farm is a
Sundays.
good one. Cog
Yeah.
Hill, that's it. Cog Hill.
Oh, Cog Hill
that's a
Farm is
good
the
one.
best.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I've watched them. them.
Yeah, Jason and Brooke and Mary Carl, they're getting ready to go on their 40-acre.
No,
They
they're
just moved
already
the
on it.
boys.
They just moved the goats.
Well,
Yeah,
they
they-
probably are, but what they're showing us, they just moved the
Yeah.
boys over.
Yeah, they still
they-
got things to move. But
Did they stay in Alabama? 'Cause I know they were in Alabama.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes away from where they're at now, something like that. But yeah, they got
the boys moved over, and
Every time
poor
Yeah.
Brooke, they locked her up in a trailer.
Yeah, they did. But she got out by the side door, and then
Yeah.
they're gonna move. They're gonna move the girls tomorrow, as well as, or in the next video, they're gonna move the girls and then the boys' table and their spool over as well. And then they're moving the girls 2 paddocks over, so that way the boys can't hop the fence.
and
Nugget's gonna
and
be
the
in between
geese.
them.
The Nuggets, the geese get
Yep,
theirs.
right in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, they're putting Nugget and the geese in the middle, in between.
Yep. Yep.
Last Wednesday, last I heard from Billy Joe.
Well, he
Yeah,
came
Billy Joe
out with
posted
a
last
video
night.
like yesterday or last night.
Okay.
Yeah, when I woke up in one of my 4 times through the middle of the night, I saw a video and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay up long enough to watch Billy Joe." Go back to sleep.
Good night,
Good night,
Simply
Jan.
Good night, Jan.
Good
Love
night,
you.
Jan.
Night, Jam.
Yeah, good night.
God bless you.
Yeah, we had a big surprise guest on ours a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Stony?
Yeah.
Tony Red. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it, but I saw some. I may have seen a little bit over something like that, but I was familiar. That's interesting.
Where'd
How'd that go?
Where'd they go? He's a nice guy.
He actually played us a song.
Yeah, he's pretty big time. He's grown a lot.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to get off here. It's almost 11. I've got to get up at 6 o'clock for a doctor's appointment that's an hour and a half away. So I hate to leave good company, but I got an early morning.
Good night, Shaky. I'm staying for the next 4
Good night,
minutes
Shaky.
before I go to bed.
And Byron, it's a pleasure meeting you. I hope I get to meet you again. It'd be great. We're one big family here, brother. I'm telling you, we're
Yep.
one big family. We cut up and mess with each other terrible, but we love each other dearly.
They're calling you Shaky. Is that your channel?
That's my name. Yeah, my channel's actually, they call me Shaky, but that's my name. Shaky is what they call me.
Great to meet you. Yeah. Yeah.
But, this is a joke. My name here is the joke because I keep freezing up, and we got a friend of the channel here in mine that lives in Australia, and he calls us wankers. So,
Oh yeah.
but anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for
Yeah.
your service again, and your boy and your son-in-law and all the whole
gee.
family. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
brother. Appreciate it.
and you all have a wonderful night. I love each and every one of you.
Hey.
Let us
Night,
know.
Shaky. Love you too.
Good
See
night.
y'all later.
Not Shaky. Love you.
You got me for 3 more minutes.
I would love to hear from Joy too. I don't know what's happened to her.
Yeah. One there says apparently the police found an old campsite in the reserve.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jo-
Byron, my channel's name is actually Kiss My Grass Acres.
Yeah, I saw it over here in the comments, and I figured I put 2 and 2 together, and I figured that's what it was.
Yep.
I have no idea how many
You'd-
times
Went
people
wrong
would
way.
say
You'd
my
never guess
name.
mine.
Yeah.
That's yours. Yeah. Okay.
People went to say my name, and instead of saying grass, they say the other word, and they're like, "Oh God, sorry."
And she grins from ear to ear every time they say it.
Sounds
Yeah, I do.
intentional. Yeah.
I do. I can't help it. I do.
There you go.
Travis is the name.
And I want to apologize to Byron for my mouth. I read your about, and I know you heard it in the military and all, but you know, it's just
No.
when Shaky's around, him and I tease, and then the trash mouth comes out.
I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks for
cool.
saying that.
Cool. Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody.
I hope nothing I
Nah.
said tonight offended you.
No.
If I did, I am
Absolutely.
sorry.
You said that. You said you like my accent. That's not offensive.
That is true. And I still like your accent.
Thank you. Now, Lazy Acres.
Yeah.
I don't know y'all's actual name. I just call y'all Lazy Acres.
That's April and Glenn.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're Glenn, and that's April over there in the hat.
April,
I
your beard
do
grew
something
out.
with my beard. Yeah, I do something with my beard. Needs to be cut again.
You
Well, I ain't
leave
got to
my
worry
beard
about that
alone.
because I shaved mine off earlier tonight.
YouTube done caused this beard to get gone one time.
Judy.
And just to give you a heads up, I'm Desiree, but I go by Des, the people Snowflake, only because I'm the Democrat of the group. So I'm the snowflake.
You're a snowflake. Or the woodpecker. The woodpecker.
We love her anyway.
I type away, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we love her.
one of the guys that comes in, we call him Dad, Larry, Papa Rock. He calls me a woodpecker because I'm always typing away on my keyboard really fast.
Yeah.
And he says it sounds like a woodpecker.
In
So.
heat.
In heat. Yeah.
Good. The beard is amazing. Leave it alone. I think Tony and Chris is doing all right. I hadn't talked to them in a few days. Have you?
No, I have not.
We hadn't talked to him in a few days. I need to call him.
Yeah, Judy's the appendant.
I need to call and check on his brother.
Yep.
I ain't heard nothing out of him in a week or so to see how he's
I'm
doing.
not calling 911. Somebody said I should work for 911. I said no.
I said
it.
There we go. Here's Byron's channel.
I just think I would have a hard time if I was a 911 operator when somebody called in and says, I've just done this to my family and I need the police here. And they're so nice to them. I couldn't do that.
Only about days though, she'd be typing or having to stop and wait on them to tell her what they're trying to say for her to type it out.
No doubt.
Because she can type faster than I can talk.
Erica, I agree.
Yeah, Stevie Outdoorsman. I've talked to him a couple of times, so I see him on there. Appreciate it, Stevie. I have talked to him.
Yeah, now Stevie is actually my cousin.
Okay, I've talked to him a couple times on the, just like this talk. Not as fast as Woodpecker, but talking like that. More like this.
Are you a one finger person?
Well, I sort of say that's me when I'm trying to type to somebody. It's like
he froze again. He's a one finger. That's me on my telephone though. I can't.
Yeah.
I have to voice text on my phone because I can't. My daughter and my son are like, and I'm like, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. So I have to go to bed. I got to get up at 6 a.m.
You have a good night, dear. Thank you.
Good night.
I hope we do this again this weekend, y'all.
All righty.
And I posted a link one more time for you, Byron.
Okay.
And everybody in chat, you all have a great night. Hi, Cindy. Good night, Cindy. Bye, Cindy. All right, bye.
Good night. But Cindy, we're all wishing we knew where he was.
Dirty.
Yeah.
One of my cats stole a pair of my scissors. And I'm scared she's going to jump out at another one and stab her. Over there.
Now, how often do y'all do the live streams? On Wednesdays, weekends, or how often?
Well, we was doing them on Friday regularly, and then I was going to start going to a sale on Friday night, but I think that place has quit. So we've been talking about maybe starting back on Friday also. But we still going to do the Wednesday night.
Hey, Glenn, you might be able to find something here in Patrick County. Billy, you might be able to find one here in Patrick County. I meant to send you a link to it, but you could ask in there.
All right. I know there's another one over here in Mount Airy that sells every third Wednesday of the month or every third Saturday of the month. So I'm probably going to start trying to go over there on that Saturday.
Eric, it's getting colder here.
I'm looking for a Nubian billy goat.
Yep, we need one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Judy, I got 2 cats. Tiki and Tucker that like to pick on each other and fight. We call Tiki the undercover agent, and I'm seriously wondering who took the scissors to protect themselves.
Well, hello, Warren Lewis.
Hi, Warren.
Cindy Lopez is from San Francisco.
Oh, been a long time since I've been up in there.
I haven't been that far west. I flew over it once, but
He said, "Don't be giving him no big head about
Well,
his
look.
beard."
Hey, little bit.
Hello, Warren, and little bit.
She ain't been popping in none lately. I think Stevie been keeping her head.
You think?
Uh-huh.
hi, Warren.
See, during the night it's getting to be what here? Down around about
The last few
70s,
days it's been in the
60s.
60s. But about a week ago was dropping down into the 40s.
And it's still getting pretty warm during the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't hot by no means, but Erica's wanting
Oh, when
to
it
know.
changes, it's going to be cold.
We hit a few low 40s.
We got down into the
Right.
mid there a couple of nights.
What kind of good news, Stevie? Said a little bit. You got your bows in?
Uh-oh. Little pitter patter.
No, she said I work late most nights, but we got done early tonight. Well, we're glad you could join in.
Yes.
We asked about you all the time.
Now, Duncan 1900 Homestead, that's your channel name?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, my wife is kind of expecting me to get off, so I'm going to have to go. This has been great. This is my first experience on here. It's been amazing, and no better people to do it. Yes, I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all really helped me out because I didn't know what I was doing. I had to switch over from Safari to Chrome, and I don't even know what that is, so it just took a little bit, but I appreciate the patience.
Hey, you're more than welcome. We thank you for coming in here.
Exactly.
Yes, sir, brother.
That's what
Thank
I was
y'all.
saying.
Anytime we're live, if you want to jump up with us and talk and everything, you're
Okay.
more than welcome.
Yep.
And if if you have any questions when we're live or anything, send us a link or let us know, and we'll try to help you any way we can.
Yeah, especially since you're new to homestead,
Yeah.
because we've raised animals, gardens, and everything for a lot of years.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you we
Where
know
was-
everything, but
Where was
That is awesome, little bit.
what?
the insurance guy? Where was he from? He was down in
That is
there.
awesome.
He was down in there close to Randomland, I think.
Who's
Oh,
that?
Carolina Vaughn.
Yeah,
Homestead.
Carolina Vaughn Homestead.
Carolina Vaughn Homestead?
Uh-huh.
I'll look that up. I never heard of them. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he come up here and bought a hog or 2 pigs from me.
Yep.
Hmm.
Too
A
big.
little bit. I am so happy for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Praise the Lord on that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, little bit. That is awesome.
Well, I thought she'd already been the way she always talked.
Yeah, I know. I did too. But that's wonderful.
Good night, Judy.
And AZ, yeah, you can post a theory in the comments. I mean,
Yeah, or
just keep it clean and.
yeah.
But yeah,
or
go
like
right
I said,
ahead.
I can drop the link if you want to come up and talk about it.
But Byron, you tell your wife we said hello, and
I will.
y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Thank y'all. God bless y'all. I appreciate it.
God bless
you too,
y'all.
buddy.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
See
Bye.
ya.
Good night.
Let me drop that link there. Okay.
If the parents know, let's see. If the
Parents
parents
should.
know where he could be in the reserve, why don't they go there when they spent 5 hours in there? Thoughts, everyone. They don't want him to be found.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they don't want him to be found.
Earlier.
A parent's first priority is always to protect their kids.
Not that way.
No, some of them takes it too far.
Good night, Stevie.
Their first priority is to protect their kids. But when they get to that age, and if they do something that bad, they need to show them tough love and make them stand up for what they did wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
little bit, you should feel like a brand new woman. If you get saved and you don't feel different or feel brand new, there's something not quite right.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, I took my temperature earlier. It was 99.1. I just took it. Now it's 98.7.
Sure you're not having hot flashes?
Exactly.
I've already been to menopause.
Hey, leave it to
Well,
you. To
maybe it's on the
Right.
rebound.
Oh, God.
Was the UPS man around when it was up?
I think she said you can't.
No, he wasn't outside. But that gas man sure was terrified of the puppy dogs trying to eat him.
Hat Creek, thank you for coming by. Kiss them
Yes.
babies. Good night for
Good
us.
night, Hat Creek.
Good night, Hat Creek.
Yeah, we need to be getting off too. My back, I just can't sit here like this no more.
Me neither. We're gonna have to get us some better seats.
Yep, we are. We
Hey,
just go and
I'm just grateful I'm up and walking.
no doubt.
I really figured after all that, hey, I'd be like down for the kill.
That's something that's hard to do.
Well, you been
Whoops.
We lost them. They're back.
hit the wrong button.
Asa said, can't see that amazing beard no more.
Yeah, we put up hay last week, and oh my gosh. Some of them bales I know weighed between 100 and 125 pounds.
Oh, good God. That's the reason I like my round bales now.
I literally had to roll them over to the back of the tailgate of the truck and then stand them on in and scoot them up in there. I couldn't pick them up.
I used to help them get hay up, but gosh, that's something that was hard to do because I'd always throw it up to the truck.
Everybody
It's
talking about
hard.
going to bed, and Eric says she needs to get hers up.
Yeah, get ready for work.
Yeah, but not only were they bailing hell. They were bailing.
Red, keep it clean now.
That word did not mean to slip out of my mouth. Bailing hay. But then they went and put it in the back of the truck. Am I wrong?
Oh, no. The baler kept breaking down, so finally we just toward the end of it, we just went and got the horse trailer and pitchforked it into the trailer, and we'll feed it out first.
Yep. I went and picked up 13 big rolls the other day.
Well, Judy, you have a good night. Thank you for being in here. Erica, you have a wonderful day at work, and we love you and God bless you.
Good night.
Good night, Erica, or good morning, good afternoon. One of them things. Good something.
Erica needs a good stiff cup of coffee to get her out of bed.
Exactly.
And Asa said they got to get up in 4 hours.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to bed, good night, and thank you for stopping in here. Remember, we're live every Wednesday between 8 and 8:30 is when we go on.
Warren, I've got it set up, but I still got a few little tweak things to do, and hopefully I'm going to try to get it done this week.
And so next week.
Or we might try to do something this weekend.
Yeah, so we can tell y'all how.
Yeah. But I've got a bunch of pigs running all over the farm. They're actually leaving the farm now, going to the neighbors. So I've got to get them caught up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Everybody's
they're big enough to wing, and they won't stay in the electric fence with Mama now. They run everywhere, and then they just come back for a drink, you know.
They've been rooting up the
cow pasture.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid they're going to start rooting up the neighbors' yards and stuff. So I've got to get them. I was trying to work on it this evening down there, and it just poured the rain on me.
Is it true that if you put a nose ring in them, they won't do
They'll
that?
still root like crazy. I've never seen one yet that you could stop a pig. You can stop a pig from rooting, but as they get bigger, it don't bother them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get used to it over time.
Yeah. Soon as you put it in, it'll make their nose a little sore and it'll slow them down. I mean, we've even put the big hog rings in the middle of their nose, and they just keep right on plowing.
He's just no point sleeping now. Ha ha! I won't wake up.
That sounds like me.
Well, usually about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours is what I usually sleep a night. And when I sleep that many, I wake up and I'm wide awake. And then about 5 or 5:30, I go back to sleep. And then I shouldn't do that. I should just get up and start.
Yep.
I know when I lay down in the afternoons to take naps, I have the weirdest dreams ever. I mean, today I dreamed that everywhere around me was dark, but I saw people that looked like they were on sort of like a roller coaster, but there was like hundreds of them. And every once in a while, they'd be thrown off the roller coaster and then caught in the air by something else. And then they switched over, and it was weird.
Hey, you gonna have to throw them fruity pebbles away.
That's what I started to ask her. How many?
You've had too many fruity pebbles.
One too many bites before that nap.
Actually, what's so weird is I didn't have any of it before that nap.
Well, maybe you needed some then.
Yeah.
Oh my
what is
God.
they call that? Withdrawals.
Oh, by the way, Red, we now have hot water.
Awesome. He was able to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, if you can only fix this.
And my house doesn't look like it has poltergeist in it no more. So.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh.
Tell him how many snakes you got in your basement.
Just 4.
Oh, my gosh.
I think. Was it 4 or 6? I don't remember.
What kind?
The biggest one was between 6 and 7 foot long. They're black snakes. They're harmless. Yeah. We left them in there because, well, you know, it's getting to be fall and the mice will be coming in, so they can get the mice before they get in the house.
Yeah. And they'll be hibernating before long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one in there hibernating in my wall. It's been in there hibernating probably 2 years now.
Well, if he's hibernated that long, Red, he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I started to say.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have Twitter.
Just
lady?
a little bit.
We have a Twitter. He's done some stuff on Twitter before, but we really don't.
We don't. Well, mainest thing I use is Facebook. I do use Facebook a little.
Mm-hmm.
And Instagram a little.
Instagram very little, and Twitter very little, but YouTube the most.
Herb in a bucket. You may need to refresh. You're way behind, honey.
And there's gonna be a video coming out either tomorrow or the next day. I hope to get it out tomorrow. But y'all understand when you see it, but please share it out. So if it can help anybody, that's the only reason I want it shared. I'm hoping it can help some people.
What is it?
Look for it tomorrow. You'll know when you see it, I promise. You'll know, because it was a very hard video for me to do. And I had to do it because I kept crying through it. So
I ain't in it.
And Glenn's not in it.
So I can't tell you nothing.
Are you going to tell me that you're going to make me cry, and I've already got snot down in my chest?
Well, you can wait. Just as soon as you see it, though, just make sure you share it out so it can help as many people as it can.
I will.
All righty.
You might blow some of it out by the time it gets done.
Yeah.
I know I did. I mean, I'm telling you, I done the video 5 times because there was a lot of it you couldn't understand because I was crying so hard. So
Uh-oh.
I had to redo it.
Yeah, when I cry easily, I can't help it. I mean, I watch a video and it's like that, and I'll sit there and I'll bawl. But then again, I'll watch a game show and somebody's winning, and I'm crying because I'm happy that they won.
Yeah. Erin, I think she's in on it too because, like I said, when they went camping, if them girl or her kids really thought that much of Gabby, they would have had to said, "Where's Aunt Gabby?" Something would have had to have been said. So I think she's lying.
Yeah.
And did you notice that she was saying, "Y'all making my kids cry," and then he says, "And we can't even hear y'all in the house."
Yeah, I caught that. Yeah.
Well, what was that on?
That was that interview where they came out in the yard and was because there was protesters there with cameras.
I have
and
not
stuff,
seen that.
You need to watch it because
that came out what, day before yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
But they was she was telling them that the reason she wasn't supposed, the FBI had told her not to come out and talk to nobody, but they was making her yeah, they was making her kids cry, and she wasn't having them crying for 3 days in a row with them being there, and that was how they found out that something had happened to Gabby. And she said, "I'm answering your question, so you'll leave me alone." And then her husband says, "Well, we can't even hear y'all in the house anyway."
Yeah, it was about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes later, he said that we can't hear you in there. I was like, she just said that's how our kids found out.
Yeah, what's making their kids cry if they can't hear them in the house?
Exactly.
Y'all see what
Erin wrote?
Uh-huh.
Look at that picture. It looks like Cassie with Gabby and her brother not long before she died.
What picture is that? See, I am lost. I am not. You can tell I have not been there for like a couple of days now.
I don't see the link, Erin.
All right. I spoke too soon.
What?
My electric surgeon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
Her electric is surging.
Oh no.
We've been doing this for since Sunday. Sunday, our electric started surging real bad. And we found what we thought was causing it. Something had chewed on the wire on the electric pole between the meter and where our breaker box is for the well. Called the electric company, and they came out and they replaced that wire. So we thought, okay, we're good. Turn around Monday, about technically it's probably Tuesday morning early. It was about 1:30 at night. It looked like poltergeists were loose in my house. I mean, one room would be, and the lights were on everywhere. And one room, the lights would go out, and the other room, they'd be really super bright. I mean, it was like fluctuating back and forth bad.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm worried about her.
I woke my husband up, and which was about 15, 20 minutes early before he normally gets up to go to work. But I woke him up, and he went out and checked because I was like, well, maybe whatever chewed on that wire before is out there chewing on it again. No, it wasn't. We started turning breakers off to see if we could figure out what it was. Well, when he turned off the hot water heater, it quit surging. So we figured that was it. So he replaced both elements and the, I don't know, the control thingies, whatever it's called, on the hot water heater today.
Oh, are you listening to this so you can help her? Okay.
And it was heating up.
But now it's doing it again.
Yep, it just started doing it again.
You got any? Glenn works with electricity a lot. So.
Sometimes it's the fire company.
Yeah. Well, we figured maybe the electric surging the way it was Sunday because of some critter chewing into the wires out on the pole messed up the hot water heater, caused it to, short out or whatever. So we replaced literally everything on it, the elements and the what you call
Thermostat.
it. Yeah, thermostat and stuff.
You might want to call the power company because sometimes the transformers can do
that's
power
what I
surges.
started to say. That sounds more like a transformer there.
And I mean, especially if she hadn't had the problem before, right? And they may have to replace your water heater.
Well, that's what they already did. They replaced components.
Well, we replaced all the components in it, but not the hot water heater
company,
itself.
the power company may be liable to refund you.
If it's just the transformer surging like it may not have caused no damage. It might have not have been nothing wrong with the parts that was on your water heater.
What about your breaker box?
The breaker box is to protect from too high of a surge.
Yes, but this is Wednesday, Monday night, technically Tuesday morning. At any rate, whenever it starts surging really super bad, my husband checked the breaker box and the wires coming into the box were hot, but nothing else was.
Coming in from the power pole?
Yeah.
That sounds like a transformer.
But once we turned the hot water, once we turned the water heater off, it quit doing that and it cooled off. It wasn't hot anymore.
Yeah, but the wires between the breaker box
So I figured,
and the water heater should have been the ones getting hot because they're smaller.
Well, I thought maybe it was because it was making it surge or something and drawing too heavy a load with the surge.
What about the wires going to? I have no idea anything about any of this.
No, the ones going to the water heater wasn't hot or anything.
Huh.
See, that's another thing too. A water heater ain't really got nothing there that should be causing it to surge. Cause
it was surging bad Monday night. Bad.
The thermostat should shut off and then it's got to cool down a ways before it kick back on. They don't usually kick off and on fast enough to really cause a surge.
Can you afford to have an electrician come in and kind of like do a test or whatever?
Honey, Paul is an electrician.
Oh.
Well, he should be able to know more about what you're talking about than me.
He's certified residential and three-phase industrial electrician.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he knows more than
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
There's the picture.
Paul's got a stack of certifications a mile high.
Running it.
Wow.
Gassy. And he's saying this.
Hello, Fish Adventures.
Hi, Fish Adventures.
Hello, Fish.
But what got me was the lighting in the house. It was like some of the lights would go dim and others would go really super bright. And then they'd go dim and the ones that were dim before would go real bright. It was like dancing lights in the house.
That's just weird.
But they weren't all dancing at the same time. It was like
they
were doing opposites of each other all over the house.
Aaron, it does look like it because they got 2 kids with them too.
Well, let me see. I have no idea what y'all talking about. Like I said, I think I've been brain dead for the last couple of days. Shut up, Travis.
First, so they can see
I love you, but shut up.
That's why the horse didn't show up good a while ago, huh? Aaron sent this, or Asa sent it, and he's thinking that Cassie went and met up with Brian and Gabby on one of their trips because it looks like
up north with them mountains.
Yep, it looks like Cassie's sitting on the rock. She's holding a kid. There's one in front of Brian, and Gabby's got on the same clothes as her last Instagram post. So
let me go here to the big
screen. That was not very long before she died.
Exactly. But see it?
Uh-huh.
Was his sister there that at that time That she died?
She never said anything about going out there and meeting up with them.
Nope.
They was
His
some other
sister-
people was saying that she did, but now
His sister's still alive in Florida. Gabby's the one that
Yeah.
Brian, her brother, or allegedly did her.
Well, you don't know what happened.
No, I said allegedly.
Uh-huh.
But that looks like the size of her and everything, and he's standing in that funky stand.
Fish adventure, everybody's doing just whatever they can get by not doing.
Yeah, Warren, it worried me too. I got maybe probably not even an hour's sleep yesterday morning. I was up the whole night.
I don't blame you. I would have been too, because that would have been scary enough to keep me up.
Oh yeah.
Brenda, you got I don't that terrifies me.
Did you have air conditioning on?
We did have, but we turned them off, and it slowed the surgeon down when it did it. It wasn't quite as bad, but it still kept doing it. It didn't actually quit doing it till we turned off the water heater.
That's just amazing.
Now,
I'm
may have a breaker going bad. Did he check the breakers?
I doubt it.
Now, because you more than likely got a 220 water heater, and that takes a double pole breaker. And if half of it started going out, it would start doing what they call single phase.
Yeah.
And it could be giving it enough to where it would be a kicking off and on.
Yeah, but that would be just the water heater, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be all the lights in the house.
Anything's a possibility.
Well,
Driver said anything's a possibility.
That's true, but it could also be the main breaker.
That could be too.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. If that, I just don't have the.
You don't have the knowledge.
I don't have the knowledge or the language for it.
I don't know about the language, but I ain't got no knowledge for nothing.
I think so, Aaron. I really do. There's the picture of her last post, and see the clothes she's in, and that looks just like the shorts.
I think the other one was brown shirt.
My chest is burning.
She's got a backpack on.
Huh.
Could it be gas?
The shirt does
No,
look.
it's not gas. It's burning.
See the backpack.
Possible.
Unless that crap's trying to break up in my chest.
Oh.
That's right, Warren.
How'd you get that to get big a while ago? Okay, because I done it and it didn't work for me.
You got to click on it first. Good night, little big. Glad you stopped in and seen us for a little minute.
Yes, and congratulations.
Good night, little bit.
Good night, little bit.
And you and Joy being saved. That's just wonderful, girl.
God bless you, little bit.
Together again. Ooh. Oh. Fish, I think yours has got breakers, I think.
It does. It's a breaker box.
Yeah. Most of you. There's still a few old houses and stuff around that still uses fuses, but everybody I know has switched them out from the fuses back over to the breakers over time.
Yeah. Good night, Warren.
Good night, Warren.
Good night,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm sure this house probably originally had a fuse box in it, but it was already switched over to a breaker box when we bought it.
Yeah.
What does
know
your
the.
grandpa have? A breaker box or fuse box?
You should have breakers, girl.
Yeah, yours should be breakers. That first one that we had, it had fuses in it, and I took it out and put in a breaker box.
Well, what's better, a fuse box or a breaker box?
Breaker.
Breaker.
Yeah, but what happens if you can't
Pinch,
get that
poke,
bonus
yell me
to
a
fix
Coke.
it? Huh?
I told him, Jinx, pinch, poke, yell me a Coke. So we said that at the same time.
The fuses, when they blow, you have to screw the old fuse out or pop them out according to which kind of fuse it had and
Yeah.
put in a complete new one.
Yeah.
With the breakers, if the load gets too heavy, they'll trip, but it'll cool back down and you can trip it
Yeah,
back.
it'll trip it and turn it off, and you have to go in and turn it back on.
Oh.
Aaron, I don't know now because it looks like the girl with the camera is tattooed a lot more. Does that not look like tattoos there?
Good idea, Susan.
Yep, legs and all.
Yep. But I think the one with the camera, I think she's got tattoos on her legs. There's the other one. Oh, they went and did it.
Is it normal to be this daggone sleepy?
Oh, God.
I mean, I took a
probably.
nap today, and I'm sleepy.
I'm wondering
Considering,
if
yes.
somebody else, because somebody was on back here a good ways taking that picture of them sitting there.
I don't know what Cassie's kids look like. If you knew what the kids look like, it'd be easier to
Well, it looks
figure
like
it out.
a boy in front of her and a little boy in front of him. And you can tell that guy that's in that picture is too little for her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good size guy.
He was.
What, the sister's
I
husband?
think her
Yeah.
hair's too dark
Yeah.
for Gabby.
Well, I just did. I think now it could be a pair of like tights that are clear
Yeah,
with
but
stuff, but I
that
think it's
hair's too dark.
tattoos.
Well, that one side when you had it blowed up looked like it had red ink.
Mm-hmm.
How are they able to keep a job? Because, when they go to work, people's going to be staring at them and whispering. And
He don't work.
Probably
a
not.
husband don't?
Oh, no. Now,
No,
her
Cassie's husband.
I'm talking about her and her husband.
Don't know about that now. I thought you was talking about Brian. He's a
No,
mama.
I'm talking about his sister and her sister's husband. I mean, from what I'm hearing, they got 2 kids. How are they supporting their kids if all this scrutiny is out there?
You really have to ask that this day and age.
Mom and daddy, government.
Okay, valid point there, Brenda.
You get more not to work.
I need to sell my hogs. You reckon it'd pay me if I done that?
Oh, Susan Little Bit got saved Sunday, and she's just over the moon. Susan was asking what happened to her.
Susan said Red makes some peppermint tea. Speaking of peppermint,
I've got to harvest a bunch of peppermint.
I got me.
Did it.
I got me nearly a 3-pound bag full the other day.
And Susan said, Red, that whenever she had it, said she slept most nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I couldn't go back to bed. And I'm like, I gotta call Dr. Cole, make that appointment. So I stayed up from 6 o'clock up till I think it was like 4 something, because I laid down not too long after I got off the phone with her, and I slept until it was something to 8 and got up. So
Until 7 o'clock.
Was it 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. I'm sleepy.
Well, we getting ready to go so you can fix that problem. Because my back is just absolutely killing me.
My broke bone starting to hurt.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Susan, you had the crud, am I right?
Yeah, she did.
But that's a virus. That's not like an infection.
Mm-hmm.
But they're putting me on Z-Pack.
Just the CPAC.
A Z-Pack. Yep.
Oh,
They
that's
want a
sad.
Z-Pack and some Delcium, I think it's called.
Look at what he wrote on it.
Okay. To break it up in your lungs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the little kids probably
That's
can't
on
go to
Brian's
school.
Instagram.
Yeah, those little kids, I mean, their parents are watching this and they probably know that those kids are, the niece and nephew of Brian.
Yeah.
And, their parents are talking trash at home. And the little kids copy what their parents say.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they bring it back to
Yeah.
those other little ones who
Yeah.
are completely innocent. So not only did he destroy Gabby's life, but he's destroying every other life around him.
Yeah.
Like Susan just said about the kids going to school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's affecting his mom and dad, his sister, her husband, their kids, Gabby's parents. I don't know if she had any
Yeah.
brothers or sisters.
Have you seen the videos of his mom and dad?
They don't seem very sociable, do they?
No, but if you really look at the videos, like the one where they tried to interview him when they were going into the house, he had his head up and he was like just marching on, and she had her head hung down like she was browbeaten.
Yeah. She didn't want them to be taking her pictures or nothing.
See, I'm not seeing any of these videos. Makes me wonder how much I've been there mentally for the last couple of days.
Actually, I just started really watching very many of them the last couple of days, probably last 2 or 3 days.
So Susan did have the coronavirus.
Hello, Ona.
Hello, Ona.
Ona's in here.
Uh-huh.
No,
Hello?
that's Ona.
Oh.
Yep, that ain't Ona. That's Ona.
Ona Diana.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm all into these pictures that Aaron's sending them. It's just, I want y'all. He on his post. Let's see. It'll let me read all of it. It won't let me read all of it, but it says it's a lot easier walking upriver holding someone's hand than walking alone. And that's on his Instagram. And it's a picture of them.
Huh. And when was that posted?
It was probably about around the last post.
I don't know. When I looked on there, I never did see nothing like that. All I could find was them painting things that he done. Very few pictures.
Huh.
But it's from Bizarre Design, and I can't find a date on it.
Well, guys, we better let y'all get to bed. It's almost 12 o'clock. You done mentioned several times that your back's hurting.
It is. It's killing me.
And y'all need to get in bed.
Yep.
We do.
I don't think I'm allergic to penicillin.
You're allergic to mold, right?
Yeah, I'm allergic to mold, but they don't make penicillin out of mold no more.
They don't. I thought that's the only way you could make it.
Are you
That's
serious?
how I,
That
that's how I
might,
figured it was
give,
still being made.
that might understand why I can't take a Z-Pack.
I'm highly allergic to mold. That's what gave me Pleurisy for 9 months.
Oh my gosh.
No, I got allergic to penicillin years ago. And then they gave me a Z-Pack, and I found out in a hurry I was allergic to a Z-Pack. I said
I'm running out of antibiotics that I'm not allergic to because most antibiotics have milk products in them, and I can't take them.
Last time I had a Z-Pack, I sat in the middle of the bed, Indian style, 3 nights?
Yeah.
Sat up when my legs crossed all night long, just sat there and rocked.
Why? What was going on?
That Z-Pack. It hit my nervous system, and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't lay down.
Well, I know my sister Tina, she is allergic to penicillin.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I know, she's the only one in the family.
Huh.
It's been several years since I've taken a Z-Pack.
But you have taken antibiotics lately.
Yeah, I mean, doxycycline. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up, Susan.
Yeah. And you may not want to take it till after they've done the test, so that way maybe they can figure out what's going on first.
It's a good idea.
Is that red?
It is, but it ain't. It's her and several other people.
Hi, Audrey.
Well, guys, we're
I'm
going
gonna
to
send you a picture to send her tomorrow, or maybe the next day.
Huh?
Ian wants to go to Big Dick's halfway again.
Oh my God!
I guess it's her daughter. I don't know.
Oh my God!
Brenda, I can't cut it out.
That was so funny. She was not expecting Audrey to say that. She about jumped 2 feet.
I wasn't either.
I was like,
Brenda jumped about 2 feet off the couch. I was like, oh God.
uh-huh.
I was reaching for the mute button.
Well, guys, we're going to get off here so y'all can go to bed. And Red, I hope you get to feeling better. You know we're praying for you.
Yes, I do, and
Yes,
I
ma'am.
appreciate that.
And Brenda, I hope you get that light situation figured out.
Yeah.
That would really scare me.
It's quit again now, so I don't know.
Well, I'd call the power company and just let them know they might want to come check the, what are they called?
Transformer.
Yeah, transformer.
But it could be a
Yeah.
light in summers.
You don't think you have a snake using your wires as a dancing pole, do you?
It ain't windy out that way right now, is it? Or during the time it's been doing that?
No, not that windy.
Because it could be a line or something, and the wind blowing it and it shaking could be causing it.
Yeah.
Or a few years ago, we had a time where ours would go off every once in a while, and come to find out up on the mountain there was a tree on the line.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams to you too, Rusty Pepper. We love you, girl.
Good night, Granny.
And God bless
Good night, Rusty Pepper. Good night,
Good night,
Susan.
honey.
Good night, everyone.
Yes.
Good night, John
Good
Boy. Good night, Mary Sue.
Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary Ellen.
She's from a different family.
Oh,
She's the illegitimate
I
child.
think you didn't holler good night, Mary Jane, ain't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
That was one name they didn't have in that.
Yeah. But guys, we love y'all and all the new ones that's been in here tonight. Thank you. Come back next Wednesday night or look for us this weekend, maybe on the end. But we love each and every one of you and God bless y'all. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day tomorrow. We love y'all.
Love you
Love y'all too. Good night.
Good
God bless
night.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.